You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million
screw it, let's go. Oh, this music's terrible. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. I'm the Kegman. Welcome back to Motorsport Manager. Welcome to the start of Season 4. So, yeah, excuse the music. I needed copyright-free music because it's getting re-uploaded up to YouTube after the stream. So there's no song requests this evening, as it always is when we play Motorsport Manager on Twitch. Also, hello, YouTube. How are you doing? So for the people who've come over from YouTube, for the people who don't know the current situation, we are starting Season 4. At the end of the last season, we did win. If we go back, you'll see that we won the team standings. Came first with a points difference of 143. Absolutely demolished the series last year. Cairoli came first in the end. Book had a little bit of a mishap. So Cairoli won. Book ended up in second, despite the fact he's won 4 races this year. Cairoli's only won 2, but yeah, a little mishap from Book. And yeah, it's 125 and 122 points, finished by a long way. We didn't take promotion. Because we need money. We need money, and I'm going to show you the situation in regards to money at the moment. We have 15 million. That's not a lot of money, is it? No. No. But you'll also see that the headquarters actually won't, because my my graphics are in the way. Let me get rid of. That's it. That's it. Yeah. So if I get rid of those, and then I'll put the. I'm just going to leave. I'll move my face into the middle because that makes more sense. The face there. We'll have the. You know what we can do. You know what we can do. Okay, is if you plan these things ahead, you'll be able to do these properly. So if we move this over here like so. See, I'm getting there. Problem is, I don't normally play Football Manager. We don't have to worry about this. The events list? No, is that the... aha, there we go. That needs to come over here. And then I've got to fuck around with this all again at some point to fix it up for when I play Motorsport Manager. When I play Football Manager. Are you gonna... We'll get there. There we go. I think we're in. I think we're sorted. There we go. Right, let's get Motorsport Manager opened up. Yeah, so you just about see down here that the headquarters is ready to rumble. We are working on building, handling, development. So we're struggling when it comes to suspension. So we're trying our best to do things when it comes to repairing cars and building new parts. So the suspension needs to be done. This is the new livery for this year. We've got the British Racing Green, obviously us being a British Championship team. The Aston Martin looking rather nice. I don't know about the yellow, the orange. It looks a little bit Norwich City, I guess. But it'll do. You'll see that this year we still have the best car. We've got the second best brakes. We've got the best suspension and the best spoilers. So it's looking all right. It's looking all right. We're looking quite strong. The drivers-wise, we've still got the same drivers as last year. So we've got Kai Riley, Halder on the bench there. Still haven't got a British driver, despite the fact we're a British team. Staffing-wise, we're doing okay. Mel Sellers is here for another 9 months. I'll be giving her a new contract soon. Wanda Adams, I'll be giving him a new contract soon. Stephanie Kelly received one at the end of last year because her contract was about to run out. I need to bring this microphone a bit closer because it's way too far away from me for it to be really doing any good over there. So that should be sounding a little bit better now. Yeah, so we're looking quite strong. We're more or less going straight into the first race of the season in Dubai. We are developing brakes. I've already developed the first set of brakes there. They're not particularly great. There's not really a huge amount I can do. So the brakes we've developed here apparently have better tyre efficiency. Now, that's a good thing for us because our car, when it comes to tyre efficiency, isn't that great this year. In fact, fuel efficiency this year is utterly terrible. Now, I made the best car available to me, chassis-wise. I spent £15.5 million on the chassis, which was less than last year. But I saved a bit of money on the engine this year, and the engine doesn't really, weirdly, do too much when it came to the fuel efficiency. I was looking at it, and there wasn't a lot there for me to improve on. So it was strong, there was medium, and I mean that was the best for fuel efficiency that I had available to me. And the fuel supplier, I needed something in improvability, so that's why we are where we are. But yeah, then I spent another $1 million on dilemmas, if I remember rightly, to increase the improvability. It's not the best car, alright? It's not the best chassis, but it will do the job. This year is about consolidating, winning, and getting some money. Talking about money, we've got sponsors here that are going to end. The Yahoo ends in 1 race time. We will be replacing it if we can find a sponsorship that's going to last less than 8 years, because we are going to try and take promotion this year. 8 years, 8 races, because we're going to try and take promotion. We're going to get more money next year. The Nissan Juke chassis, that's all. Oh yeah, of course. But basically what we're going to be doing with the sponsors is when they run out, we've not got a short sponsorship that will take us up to the end of the season. I don't want to go past the end of the season. Basil! Thank you very much for the host, buddy. Is it Basil or is it Basil? I'm going to really, I don't know. Thank you very much. Guys, if you haven't yet, please do. Got Basil a follow. He's an FM streamer. He's a lovely guy. Dropped in on him briefly last night. Lovely bloke. How you getting on, mate? Thank you very much for the host. And welcome hosties, raiders, whatever you want to call yourselves. Welcome. We're playing Motorsport Manager this evening. How you getting on, Red Sky? Good to see you. So yeah, it's this year. How you getting on, Basil? How was your stream? But yeah, so we've got a little bit to do sponsorship-wise, but we are getting straight into the first race of the season. Like I say, hopefully we'll have ourselves a nice little win. Don't ask about the music, alright? It is copyright-free music. It's just there because this gets uploaded to YouTube afterwards. I need to it's going to come off the game very quickly because I need to sort something out. Where is my Ah, there we go. See, that looks a bit weird. Stockers, thank you very much for the host, my friend. How are you? Struggle with your games, but that's just FM for you. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, that is standard FM to be struggling at times. I mean, I bottled the league. I don't know if you were there, mate, but I bottled the fucking league. I had a 7-point lead, and then I hadn't lost all season. I had a 7-point lead, lost 3 games, ended up losing to Benfica by 4 points in the end. And they were one of the teams I needed to beat to win. I had a 6-point. It was a 6-point game, and I lost. No, we haven't had the beer bollocks yet. We haven't had the beer bollocks, and to tell you what, we'll do the beer bollocks now. Right, so I've got a number between 1 and 5, please. My beer delivery didn't turn up today. My beer delivery will be turning up tomorrow. So I need a number between 1 and 5, and we'll get the beer on the go. Stockers coming in with number 3. Number 3 is... This is a beer that used to be... By the way, this music is way too loud. Way too irritating. I need to turn this down before we even get on this. This is like the worst copyright-free music ever. It is shocking. It is absolutely shocking. So the beer bollocks for today, the first one of the day, is Boston Tea Party from Bad Company. Now, previously we've had this on the channel, and it had some of you may remember. This had a pull ring, like a gaping porn star's anus. So what would happen is you would take this away, and the whole thing would come off. They've changed it now, so I'm a little bit disappointed. I like making the jokes about the gaping porn star anus, but never mind. Anyway, this beer is unfiltered and maybe naturally hazy. This does not impair the great taste and aroma. Big, juicy tropical notes of lime and citrus. Delicate and sweet, with a light symphony of flavours. Hits the spot with big and bold spicy flavours and Asian dishes. And that's the beer bollocks. Not great. Viking Dan's got some. Yeah, Viking Dan's probably paid for his. I'm not all about that paying for music live. I will quite happily do the... Let's go on YouTube and find some copyright-free music and stick some ad blocking software on. Hey, getting on, Ginge? You doing that clip? This game's going to disappear again. This game is the worst. If I need to do shout-outs, by the way, Mr. Ginge and of course Mr. Superstockers. Yeah, if I need to do anything which results in me moving away from the game so that it literally closes the window, and it becomes a bit of an issue. I won't lie. Anyway, let's get this cast set up because the. I found for me that the 100% setup mod does not work. Which is a little bit frustrating, which means we need to do this every time, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Hard. I don't want hards, I want super soft, thank you. That'll do. But yeah, how you getting on though, Ginge? Duck, how you getting on, buddy? Ginge, if you're there, mate, can I get you to quickly give Duck a shout out, because otherwise I'm going to be coming in and out of this fucking game constantly. How you doing though, Ginge? How you doing though, Duck? And how you doing though, Stockers? In fact, how is everyone doing this fucking fabulous Monday? I want to know, how the fuck are we all doing? Hopefully fucking well. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a struggle taking those. Why are they giving me hards? Lord Steer, how you getting on, buddy? Good to see you. How you been? Oh, wait, I don't need to send these guys out. I'm sat here to sort of chat and shit, and I need to get these guys on the go. Right, off you fuck, and off you fuck as well. Fantastic. No messing around, that's what I like to see. We're getting these guys straight in as per. Need to get their setup sorted out, so we'll go bring in. I'm going to zoom out just a touch so we can see what's what. I'm going to go speed 12. Where's my mini-map? Right on the top there. So yeah, I'm glad you're doing well, Ginge. I'm glad you're doing well. How's the day been? You got work tonight, mate, as well. How about you, Lord Steer? How's life treating you? In fact, how's life treating everyone? That's what I want to know. Not the best setup start. Not the best setup start. Not the best song. This song is really getting on my tits. I'm going to have to turn it down even more. It's going to... Every time I do this, it's going to close the fucking window. It's going to piss me off. This is absolutely terrible. Copyright-free music. Where can I not have shit copyright-free music, please? Let's have this. This will do. This is something I've had before. It will do the job. This is much nicer, chilled copyright-free music. That's all I want. You are, unfortunately. That's a shitter, mate. That's a shitter. But I mean, I'd quite like to be at work at the moment, and I'm hopefully not too far away from going back at this point in time. It's just down to the DVLA, and if you live in the UK, you'll know a bit about the DVLA and how shit they can be at times. And at the minute, they've been incredibly shit. Cornering, I don't think I can get that to go any further away. It may even need to come this side, but I don't think it is. Handling may have gone too far away, so we can bring that in. Speed balance definitely needs to come a little bit closer, probably there. Everything else is fine. Send you out. Right, so very poor, great and good isn't brilliant. Darren. Oh, Darren, thank you very much for the sub, mate. And no worries, Ginger. See you back in a bit. I need to give you the... Oh, actually, no, I can't do that because I might get copyrighted for that. But yeah, thank you very much, mate. That's, by the way, that brings us up to 2 subs away from the Chocolate Cricket. Every 3 subs on the channel is Chocolate Cricket time, which isn't great, I'll be honest. Because they've been getting... It's quite a warm room, this room. And they've been melting slightly, and it's making everything worse. I'll be honest with you, it makes everything worse. It gives the crunchy side of things, and then there's like a really, really sort of soft and wet kind of side of things. And it's just nasty, and nasty at the moment. Right, let's go with that. Let's set that up. So thank you very much, Darren. Appreciate it, mate. Right, let's get this sped up. We're going to get you going overtake attack. Overtake attack. We'll bring both guys in straight away. Because we're nowhere near being ready to send these guys out for a proper lap. Nowhere near. Absolutely nowhere near. Right, how are we doing? Right, so coming round into the pit now. So Book is the first person in by the looks of things. Please be good. Please be good. Right, so great, excellent, good. We're closer. Now, I want 95% and above, so we're about 2% off where we want to be. I'm quite happy with 95%. Other people will say I need to go a little bit more to the line, a bit more closer to the knuckle, shall we say, but I'm quite happy with that. I'll just do that little change. I'll see if that gets us there. If not, it'll be the other side. That's easy to sort out. Everything else can stay the same. We've got a poor, excellent, okay. So we've made the right decision on one thing, but not on everything else. I mean, overall, still better. So that speed balance definitely wants to go shorter, probably by 2 knocks like that. Tyre pressure, want to invert that way, and this balance, this cornering balance, does that need to go even further away? I think it does. I think it needs to go as far away as I can get it. I think I struggle on this track to get things right, if I remember rightly. I'm pretty sure I do. Right, so that's bang on, that's bang on. Right, let's give that a go. We'll get these guys in. Well, we'll get them out and then we'll get them back in, we'll say. So, straight back in, please, mate. And then Cairoli. An attack and an overtake. Get a speed 4. Bring in, back over to Book, number 12. And then we'll slow it down to speed 4 and have a look at what we're at. It shouldn't be too far away. Now, I do like our livery. I do like the car model, I have to say. But it is a little bit Norwich City Football Club. It might be something we look at. We might be doing something on the channel, on the stream about sorting out that livery. Not overly set on it. There we go. Great, excellent, good. If it's 95%, I'll take it. I don't think I'm going to be able to improve it much more. 93%. That's even worse. Wow. I didn't actually... Right, so that speed balance wants to go the other way. That speed balance wants to go a little bit longer, apparently. Okay, no problems. No problems there. Do that, like so. And that tyre pressure is the only thing I need to really want to worry about. So we'll do that. We'll let him run. We'll let him do his thing. We'll have a look at Cairoli. Hopefully he's set up and ready to rumble. But we do need to start getting this race knowledge. We're not going to bring it in Book again now. He's doing his thing. A great, excellent, excellent. There we go. That is beautiful. That is superb. What are we looking at? 97? 98. Wonderful stuff. Right, okay. So I'm not going to worry about doing anything with him now. He's just going to run. He's just going to run until he can't run no more. In fact, all of the drivers are going to run until they can't run no more. So let's get up to speed 12. We'll get the knowledge, hopefully up to level 3. I don't know if we're going to get level 3. We'll definitely get level 2. In the meantime, I'm going to sip on my beer because it's necessary. Good lord, I do like you. You're not as good as your big brother, I can't remember what it was now, the 0518? I haven't even got a can here anymore. Your Dipper brother was much better. So Boston are one of my favourite brewers at the minute. I used to really sing praises for Brewdog. And I'll be honest with you, Brewdog still do some good beers, but Boston definitely overtaken. And there we do, we get level 3 for Roast Super Soft and Race Trim, that's handy. Boston definitely going up in the world, in my opinion, when it comes to beers. They are fantastic. I've not had a bad Boston beer yet. It's not been a Boston beer that I've gone... Oh. All of the Boston beers I've tasted, I've gone, oh, yeah, Some of them have been like, oh, yeah, I do like a Boston beer. Right, so here we go, qualifying. It's time. Get some qualifying underway. Unfortunately, we don't have the qualifying trim, so we'll probably not do overly well. In fact, if I was to guess, if I was to do a sort of guess, I would say 8th and 13th. That's what I'm going to guess at. 95% is fine. We'll take those tyres. We're not going to go on hard, so that's the point. Same for you. Now, I don't think there's going to be any rain at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have to worry about it. So I'm just going to let I'm going to let it run. It takes nearly 2 minutes to get around the track. We'll let it run. When we get to about 4.5 minutes, we'll send out Kyroli. We'll then send out Book. And we'll be good to go. I don't need to do any changes to setups. So, yeah. Right, so let's have a look at this. So there's a bit of a gap now. So if we get him going now, actually, he should be fine. So I just want to do his, because there's a bit of a gap there. It's going to come out fine. No one in the way. Actually, he might just slow someone down. You never know. Right. We want to aim between two E's here, as per usual. We're going to go between these two E's here. Slow it right down. We're then going to check to see, because he's got the sweeter spots, we're going to check to see how much that takes up. And if necessary, we can adjust. So let's go send out Book in just a second. Right, so we need to do that a lot earlier. A hell of a lot earlier. Alright. So Book is on his way out. We're going to do his optimization now. We'll probably bring that in between the S and the P then. Stockers, how you getting on? Currently New Dortmund save, not really doing that well. How do you mean? How far in are you, and when you say you're not doing that well, what do you mean? Like, where in the league are you? How many games are you losing? And bang, there we go. Hopefully enough there. Currently mid-table, yeah, you need to pull your finger out, mate. Is it just down to your, what do you reckon, tactics, or? I mean, it can't be the team, surely. I could have done that a little bit earlier, would have been fine. Could have been anything. I suppose it could be anything. It could just be tactics, it could be some of the players. Right, so Book. So Kyroli, where are we looking at? Kyroli's in lap. So Kyroli finished 8th on his lap. It looks like Book is the only person left to go around. He's going to be coming around shortly. And hopefully he's going to get a decent result. He gets 10. What did I say? I said 8th and 13, didn't I? Or did I say 8th and 15? I got 8 right. I knew we weren't going to be brilliant on the qualifying because, well, I never am. But these boys are going to do a ridiculously good job in this race unless they crash out, which chances are they will. They'll probably clip something. I need to turn this music down because this music's still way too loud. I don't mind this sort of copyright-free music, but it is crazy loud. In fact, I'm going to do it there, like so. And that should do the job nicely. Like I say, it is a pain in the ass with this game. Every time you click off this game, it just closes the game down. Well, it doesn't close the game down, but it closes the window down. It just fucks me off on a massive scale. There's been a lot of things fucking off on a massive scale, as we all know. Super soft tyres, race trim, and then super soft tyres, race trim. Don't need to worry about Nurse. We are going to be bringing people in to sort things out. How you getting on, Speed Boy? CM Pump. CM. Oh, yeah. How you getting on, buddy? Would anyone listen to the VOD? Is that why you're using copyright free? No, the reason I'm using copyright free is because this gets re-uploaded up to YouTube, Stockers. So, this is a YouTube series that every now and then we do a Motorsport Monday with and we stream it. So this would be I think this is only the 3rd or 4th Motorsport Monday we've done. But yeah, that's what we do. Hey, yeah, no, Stockers. I'm alright, Speed Boy, mate. I'm alright. I won't be clicking on too many Ghiazzos today because, like I said, it does mess up everything. Yeah, I mean, you could go up to 6th with a win, but then Frankfurt do have a game in hand over you. But yeah, you need to have a look at that tactic. You need to check that tactic, mate. You need to figure it out. A nice change of pace, personally. What, the music-wise, you mean, or the game-wise? Because I'm not going to be changing the pace. I mean, the pace is going to be faster. I mean, these things go a lot faster than, say, Weatherton or John Cooper. Oh, Motorsport Mondays. Yeah, it's a little break, isn't it? It's a nice little break every now and then. I do need to figure out what other games I want to start streaming now. I've got about 15 quid I could spend on a new game. I'm just trying to work out what I fancy. It's a case of, what do I fancy? Final Fantasy 7. It's tempting, I won't lie. It's a case of finding out what I want to stream and what I want to... it's not just what I want to stream, it's what I think might do well stream-wise, because I do want to grow the community a bit more. Just make it that little bit bigger and get a few faces in, but yeah, I don't know. But here we go. Kyroli up in the 5th. Book has dropped positions though, down to 11. Final Fantasy 8. Final Fantasy 7 is going to take precedence over Final Fantasy 8, mate. I can tell you that now. Final Fantasy 7 is the better of the Final Fantasy games from that era. by a long shot. A long shot. In fact, I'm still a fanboy. Fuck it. Final Fantasy VII is the best Final Fantasy there is. Screw you all. Final Fantasy VI is okay. Final Fantasy V is okay. Final Fantasy III is okay. Final Fantasy VII is just the boss. Right, so Book in 10th is struggling. Kyroli is on the arse to Castro Neves. He's going to try and overtake if he can. Book is hopefully going to do something soon. I'm not going to have to worry about the tire. No, I'm not doing Coat Simulator. I'm not doing Garden Simulator, no. I'm not too concerned about the tyres. The reason being I'm not too concerned about the tyres, I never am. 37 laps to go. He can do 26 on those. It's the fuel that I'm concerned about, but I do want to get our drivers into a better position before I start slowing him down. Now, Book needs to put his finger out and start thinking about overtaking both Davidson, which he's just about managed to do, and needs to get himself up to near to Kyroli. Kyroli is not where I want him to be. Kyroli should be top 3 at this point, and he's not. Yeah, I'm not really one for simulation games, I'll be honest with you. Simulation games aren't my my thing. Yeah, no, they just don't appeal. Kyroli went too wide there. Let Bourdais past him. Going to take that position back, maybe? Oh, he's had a collision. Fuck's sake, that's his race over. Right, Super Softs. Let's fill up. Let's fix that. And we're going to take a risky first. Yeah, that's his race over. Right, so Book, it's all on you, mate. And you got a drive-through penalty as well. Fantastic. Well done. Well done, Kyroli. How to ruin everything in one go. Right, so Book up into 7th. Yeah, it's different though, isn't it? It's not like I'm trying to do the racing myself. It's not like I'm trying to be the GOAT myself. It's not like I'm trying to farm the land myself. It's different. There's a difference between simulation and management, alright? There's a massive difference between simulation and management, okay? There's a massive difference between stimulation and simulation as well, but that's a different thing altogether. I mean, sometimes they're one and the same thing, but you never know, alright, okay? Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Right, so Book starting to set some good pace there. Fastest sector. You have to manage a garden. Yeah, you do. I don't. There's a mistake on the front jack from Nia Bodell. He's going to get a sacking, probably. Possibly. I'll probably forget. He's probably a very good engineer, but he's under pressure. But there we go. Book on the 5th. Kyroli over a minute behind now, so Kyroli's race is fucked. We're going to get you to go medium on the fuel. You're going to need to see that fuel out. Book did set a relatively fast pace. I just need him to win now. You thinking of keeping all the food for yourself? Nah. What do you think? What about our daughter, Jojo? What about our daughter? What? Oh, shit. Why is there another... What? Why did he have another breakdown? I know he had a drive-through penalty. Why did he have a pit stop breakdown when he was going through the drive... Okay, fine, whatever. Interesting one. But yeah, so Book, I'm going to keep pushing him on the fuel. He needs... Actually, no, I'm not going to get him to go medium on the fuel. I'm just going to keep pushing him on the tyres. Kyroli, I'm probably going to get pushing on the fuel. He's got a lot of work to do to catch up. His race, like I say, is going to be done. Book, however, gets himself into a podium position, which is nice. All the baby cucumbers that are in a greenhouse grow. I think I could eat at least a cucumber a day to someone. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We're really going to get through a whole cucumber each day, though. I mean, you probably could. You quite like cucumbers, don't you? You'll chop them up and put them in water because apparently it makes a taste difference. It doesn't. Cucumbers taste of water. Right, anyway. Jojo just can't get pocket money. Sometimes. Problem is, because I'm not at work at the minute, because of DVL fucking A, I don't have my own cash at the moment. I occasionally... The only kind of money I get is from streaming. I'll be honest at the moment. That's the only money I get. And that's all more or less gone on to beer this week. This month, even. Beer, paid for a present for Jojo, and that's it. That's it. That's it gone. That's it gone. Oh, and I'm potentially got a bit of money for a game as well. There we go. Right, Book. Can you hold off Wittmann, please, and try to catch up with Castro Neves, because it's all on you, mate. It's all on you, because Kyroli just can't fucking do anything. He's shy. He's got no one in front of him, and he's still not setting the fastest laps. I don't have anything to give me. I don't eat money. What are you on about? Strange accusation to make, that one. Very strange. He eats the money. I don't. Right, Book setting the fastest sector. He's slowly catching up to Castro Neves. Not doing the best job in the world. We're going to go speed 12, I think, because, well, to be honest, it's a little bit boring sitting there watching this. Book is setting the fastest lap. Has set the fastest lap. Still not quite up to. You heard a new game. Yeah, I don't know which one yet, Ginge. I don't know which one. I'm just trying to figure out what I fancy. I kind of fancy an RPG, but at the same time, I don't. Final Fantasy VII is potentially on the radar, but I'd need to find the 30 gigabyte. Well, it's about 30 gigabytes of the way of graphics cards. You purchase Cooking Sim. I'm waiting to see if I get a key for Cooking Sim. Should be Planet Zoo. Yeah, Planet Zoo is like 40 quid, Joe, and I'm not pre-ordering it. Oh, we will get Planet Zoo at some point, Joe, but it's not coming out for a long, long time. Yeah, I was thinking Final Fantasy VII, but then I'd have to get, like I say, all of the graphic mods to make it actually look okay on PC. And there's about 30 gigs worth of graphics mods to do that. There goes Book. He's trying. He's just got past Castro Neves. Now is the time. Now is the time to go high and push. Right, we don't need to overtake. We just need him to increase his gap. Once he's in front, if we can get a 4-second gap, that's basically it. That's the race one. It's all about you, though, because you are a minute and a half behind. Nearly a minute 40 seconds behind. And you're dog shit, aren't you, mate? You're dog shit. Priority. Fuck's sake. Hopefully, because it's the first race of the season, all of the parts won't be very, very good. So, like, if we look at our part condition, for example, here, 70%, 56%, 45%. Same over here, 50, 70, 50. Everyone's going to be in the same boat as us, okay? There's going to be some drivers whose cars aren't going to be as good condition as ours. There are some going to be better than ours. Hopefully there's going to be some fuck-ups down the track, down the line, and they won't be able to make the most of it. And we'll be able to do something with Kai Rowley. I'll be honest with you, though, I can't see it happening. I think Kai Rowley's race is over. He's going to finish last. He's going to fuck up my marketing ability, or marketability, should I say. And, yeah, we're gonna struggle a little bit, I reckon. But, who knows, who knows. Book's sitting on 1.6 now. He's going to have to come in the pit soon, unfortunately. Probably on this lap. But I'm not too concerned about that, because he's got... when he's going to lose a position or two, okay? He's going to lose a position or two, we know that. He's also going to have to come in again, because, well, 24 laps. Saying that, wait. How much? Oh, wait. Go back up, let's go overtake. We might be able to be cheeky bastards here, because I just forgot. I forgot that one of the new rule changes this year was the fuel tank. Right, so I want you to do another lap. There we go. Now we're going to take those. Now we're going to fill up. Okay, so we'll come back in on 22 laps. So we'll be around about 21 laps of fuel left. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to worry about fixing parts. If we need to fix parts, we will. We're going to take a balance. We're not going to take the fuss. We're going to take a balance. We're going to say we're going to come out in 22nd. Everyone else has got a pit. We don't have to worry about our tyres at all. Our tyres are fucking amazing. We have to worry about them for this race. Or for this lap. In fact, what we're going to do is that. We're going to just let him attack on them. Get around. We'll pit him in. Try to get this gap up to around 3 seconds before the end of the race. We know everyone else has got a pit. We're fine. Holbrook, how you getting on, buddy? Jojo or Ginge, can you give Holbrook a little shout out for me, please? Because if I click off this, it fucks everything up. So yeah, hopefully what we can do is if we come in now, what we're going to do, when he comes in, he's going to lose a few positions. He's going to gain it back, though. He is going to gain it back. There was a mistake on the fucking tyre, though, for fuck's sake. My team. Right, so we're going to go medium straight away on that fuel. We're going to use the attacking for a little while. Kai Rowley is still a long way behind. He's not catching up anytime soon. He's going to have to pit again soon. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let him just give it as hard as he wants. So Book should theoretically overtake a few drivers. I need to gain a lap's worth of fuel with him if I don't want to hit him again. Now, I might be able to do that. When we get to worrying about the pits, I'm going to be able to do that, I should imagine. I need to try and gain as much in the way of position as I can, but I would like to be able to do this without having to pit again, and it is doable. You need to resit 3 exams and redo an essay and a lab report by 2 weeks' time. You shouldn't have fucked up first time around then, Holbrook. That's all I'm going to say, mate. No, I have sympathy for you, buddy. That does sound like it's a pain in the ass. Shit, 3 weeks. Sounds it. Yeah, it does sound a bit like a pain in the ass, I won't lie, but, you know, just crack on. Knuckle down. You'll be fine. Right, so a few drivers in the pit. I don't know if we're going to be able to gain anything out for this. Gain a few positions, only 3. 37% on them 2, you need 40%. I have faith in you, Holbrook. Like I say, if you knuckle down, stop chasing girls, and, you know, masturbating yourself into a stupor, and you'll be fine, mate. You'll be fine. You'll get there. You'll get there. I need to turn the chat overlay on, don't I? Chat box, like that. I need to do that. It's going to be a bit jarring, but I'll have to do it. Because otherwise people watching this back on YouTube will wonder what the fuck I'm on about. Alright, so a few people in the pit. We're going to have to try and use a little bit of fuel to make the most of this. I need to try and get past there. whoever's in 13th. And then I'm going to have to conserve, really conserve the fuel. Cairoli, I'm just going to keep him going for a little bit longer. We'll bring him in on the next, I guess. Right, so Book, can you please overtake that fucking dickhead Bell? Please, hurry up. Because Vitman's in the pit and you're a long way behind. Vitman's going to come out of that pit very quickly. I can guarantee it. And where is he? Right, so Vitman, down here. Okay, so what we're going to do is go low now. We're going to carry on attacking, but we're going to go low. Cairoli's not last, but he's going to have to pit in a minute. So we're going to do that now. He's going to take those tyres. We're going to give him the... Need to do a fill up? We don't. Let's take 3 laps away. Parts are fine. We are going to take a risky fast one because, well, I mean, he's so far behind that it doesn't make any sense not to take a risky fast one. Book up in the 7th. We know his tyres should last him out now. He's got 22 laps to do 18. So he should be fine. I might drag him back just a touch. Bring him down to neutral. Get the fuel down to neutral as well. Once he's past these drivers here, we will probably bring back the fuel consumption. It's just a case of getting past everyone. And it's just Bourdais. It's just Bourdais. Right, okay. Get past Bourdais. Bourdais is now the issue. So Cairoli has excess fuel. We don't have enough fuel really here for Boot, but I will do what I have to do. Okay, to get past him, and then I'm going to drag that fuel right back. I will attack fuck out the tyres. I always do, you know that. If you watch me often enough, you'll know that I like to attack fuck out the tyres. It's literally the same phrase all the time. I just need him to catch up to Bourdais here. Otherwise, this is going to... We're at the point where I'm going to have to drop back on the fuel. I'm going to have to drop back on the fuel. I'm not going to be able to make up 2 laps worth of fuel, is the issue. That's the issue I've got now, so I'll need to hope that driving hard on these tyres is going to be enough. As for Cairoli, he's 80 seconds behind. I'm just going to... I can't do anything with him. I can't do anything with him. There's nothing I can do with Cairoli. I really need Book, though, to pull his finger out, get past Bourdais. Bourdais is gunning it, to be fair to him. He is trying to gun it. He probably can. But, yeah, I need Books to get past him. I mean, I'll take second, but because Cairoli's not going to get anywhere, we need that first. We need that podium win. Not just a podium, but a fucking win. Now, has he dropped back? He has a little bit. His fuel's still going hard. We've given him just as much. There we go. Right, so he's gone down to green and red. Now could be the time for us to go bang. Right, come on. I need you to take him on this corner. I need you to take him on this corner. Take him on the inside, you prick. Take him, take him, take him. Right, now we're going to go low. Going to keep an eye on that. We need to go low. But we're going to keep pushing on the tyres. I will keep an eye on everything. We need to increase that gap. But I need to gain about 2 laps worth of fuel, which is going to be an absolute dickhead to do now. But we've got enough on the tyres, I think. We've got... How much have we got? 16, 18, yeah. So we're getting close. Getting close to me having to pull back on the tyres as well. But I really need to worry about that fuel more than anything else. So we've got a 1.2 second gap. We've got 13 laps to go. 1.5 laps of fuel I've got to try and make up. We are going to keep an eye on Bourdais. Cairoli is still nowhere near anyone. He's just nowhere near anyone at all. Ericsson is going to the pit. Oh no, he got investigated and didn't have to worry about anything there. So yeah, I think what we're going to do now is speed this up. We're going to go to push as opposed to attack. Keep an eye on this gap. It is going down. It's gone down to 1.4 from 1.5. 1.5, 1.7, 1.92. Right, so we're gaining here. We've got 9 laps of remaining, and we've only got 9.4 laps of fuel left. Right, the fuel's going to be an issue. I can't touch the fuel at all. I cannot touch that fuel at all. We've gained half a lap's worth of fuel, so it's not too bad. We might be okay here. Cairoli really cannot do anything with him. He's gone. He's gone. If I could, I would just pull him out of the race. If I could, I'd just pull him out of the race. I don't think you can just pull drivers out of the race. It's not something I've looked into, but I'm pretty sure there's not an option to just go, nah, fuck him. He's done. He's done. There is, let me know. I'll do it, because he's so far behind, there's no point in keeping him in. Right, so, Book is doing well. 8 laps to go. 7, yeah, we should be alright, actually. If we can manage to keep back on the old fuel, should be fine. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could probably go conserve now on the tyres. Just to make sure, because they're on 33%, and that's not great. I mean, there's enough there, I think. 8 to 10, so we're bang on the fucking money. Yeah, so we need to get this tyre temperature down without conceding too much time. So if we can get this tyre No, you're ignoring that. You're not coming in for replacements. You're not coming in for a replacement part right now. You're going to have to deal with that, I'm afraid. It might be hard, because normally you only get 5 laps or something like that, and we've still got 7 laps to go. Could be an issue. Could be an issue. Now that gap is closing down to 4.3 seconds. We've lost about a second because we've come back on the old, the tyres. So we might need to go neutral in a minute just to maintain. Bourdais, however, does have a mechanical issue, so he may have to pit himself. If he does pit, then we might think about pitting as well. Possibly. We've got 10 seconds over to Castro Neves, who doesn't have an issue, but he may well have soon, potentially, maybe, hopefully. 6 laps to go, we've got 5.5 laps left. We're going to have to go low now on Cairoli. I've not been keeping an eye on him at all. Yeah, I probably should have kept an eye on him for a bit longer. Oh well, never mind. Might be able to go neutral in a moment for Buuk if we're lucky. We'll have a look. Should be 5 laps left after this. He's got 4.84. Could be able to get away with going neutral soon. We're going to have to go conserve and medium though. Do that. And then I'm hoping these tyres are going. These tyres are going so quick. I fucked up. Oh well, I've definitely fucked up with Cairoli. Well, he fucked it up himself, I'll be honest with you. But he's not last though, because Muller crashed out, so that's not too big an issue. This, however, the tyres here might be an issue. I don't even know if they're going to see us through. I don't know if they're going to see us through. Is Bourdais going to pit? Castro Neves, he's fine. Wittmann, he's fine. Fisichella, they're all fine. It's just us and Bourdais having massive issues. Like I say, for me, it's tyre issues. More than anything else. I'm going to have to drop a load of time, aren't I? I'm going to have to drop a couple of positions. Oh, I'm so fucked off. It took so long to get around Bourdais that I ended up using pretty much everything. I used up the tyres. Shouldn't have hit the tyres so hard. We're at 19% now. We're going to get a lot of problems with that. A hell of a lot of problems with that. I don't even know if that's going to last through. Cairoli's going to have to come in for a bit of fuel. Like literally bang like that. That doesn't matter because he's so fucking behind. It's unreal. Buuk is going to be tight. It's going to be so tight. Bourdais' tyres, he's got so much he can work with. A few guys in the pit but don't really matter. Cairoli included because he's so fucking far behind. He should be able to see the race out on those tyres for going neutral. He has got the excess fuel now, so give him the 4. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. That's going to stop me. That's going to slow me down so much. Having right, let's bring that fuel back. We need to make sure we've got enough fuel to do that last lap. We've got 2.8 seconds between me and Bourdais so far. When we get to that last lap, I'm giving these tyres everything. I'm going to give them absolutely fucking everything. I don't mind doing that. Once we get to that last lap, I'm going to have to. Right, we've got enough fuel to get around. We've got just about enough fuel to get around. Let's go medium. This is it. Can we get a win? Cairoli's not going to finish last, fortunately, by the looks of things. But that's not the issue right now. The issue is Bourdais. Jesus, what a fuck up this fucking first race of the season's been. Jesus Christ. Right, excess fuel. Don't care. I'm not going to use it. There's not enough excess fuel for me to worry about it. But we've got what looks like a fucking win. Unless he spins out or his tyres blow up. Get in. So not too bad considering. We've got ourselves first place. Cairoli, however, wanker. Absolute fucking wanker. Grunge. Which FM is this? Can't remember this one. This is the one where they decided that they weren't going to do football. They decided to do Motorsport Manager instead. Women driver greater than Cairoli. Indeed, Speedboy. Indeed. Thing is, Cairoli won the fucking Drivers' Championship last year. You'd think he'd be up for it, wouldn't you? Nope, apparently not. I'm going to fuck it up in the first race of the new season. Party too hard, I reckon. Absolutely fucking party too hard. That's the only thing I can think of. The only thing I can think of. How you doing anyway, Grunge? Good to see you, mate. What's going on here? What's going on over here? What's this glitch over here? You better not fuck up, game. You better not fuck up. Decent day today. I'm glad to hear it, mate. Did you get any free ice cream? That's the question, mate. Did you get any free ice cream? Because it's been a pretty warm day here in the UK. It's pretty warm right now, and I would have murdered for an ice cream. I would love an ice cream. Smokey, thank you very much for the host, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, let's continue on. How you doing, Smokey? How you been? One off, not for life. Ah, that's no good. I thought you were a true hero of the town. I thought you got a for life deal, a for life shtick. Game. All right, so book starts off at the top. Coroli doesn't defend his title in the best way possible. That's going to affect my marketability. I'm not happy about that. I won't lie. I'm not happy about that at all. No. How are we? I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I've got beer. I've got my stream. I've got you lot. Little one's been a good girl today. Wifey came back home relatively happy today, considering she was at work and she doesn't want to be. So yeah, everything's good. Everything's grand. Everything's gravy. Marketability minus 15 overall. Not good for us. We lost 9 grand as well. Banger. Absolute banger. That's what we like to see. He's got a beer. He's top banana. I've got a new beer delivery coming tomorrow as well, including 2 of those bastard chili beers. But then again, it was my own fault. I did buy them. I already said to you lot that I like the money. You like to see me in pain. I like the money. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, it's good to hear. Oh. But I need a beer. Definitely need a beer. I've had a migraine for most of the day, actually. I won't lie. I've had a migraine for most of the day. So the fact that I'm relatively chipper right now is, honestly, a little bit surprising. A little bit surprising. Right, so let's have a look here. So hard-fought win. It was a hard-fought win. Interview of Eurosport with Martin Haven. No. Bearing in mind, I've mentioned this to the mod author a few times. That is not Martin Haven. That's James Martin, the cook. It's James Martin. It's James Martin, the chef. I've mentioned it to Chris a couple of times in the past, and it's just an in-joke now at this point. Sebastian Bourdais is the idiot who should get out of the way. Yes, fuck you, Sebastian Bourdais. It is indeed, yeah. That's alright, occasionally Jonathan Edwards turns up, and obviously Jonathan Edwards is a triple jumper, and nothing to do with motorsport. Looking forward to playing FM on the database bigger than 5k, I bet. It's much nicer. Brandon, you might be a good shout. Now, who was the person who fucked up? I'm trying to remember his name. Was it Bodle? Was it Bodle? I think it may have been Bodle. But you're actually quite good, so I'm not gonna do anything to you. So we might come back to McAdam and get rid of McAdam or Tarman. McAdam or Tarman. They're my shit list so far. Stringfellow. I like you because your name Richards. Richards might be the one. Go. And at McVarish. 17, Ridjack. Not much of an improvement there. This, however, I'm trying to figure out which would be. That's probably the best because these are massive improvements on tyres and front jack. Let's do that. Get rid of that. A brownie. What sort of brownie? What sort of brownie? That is the real question. What sort of brownie? All right. Sponsor special brownie. I thought so. Right. So this needs to be less than 8 races long. Okay. So I say an upfront of 2.3. I'll take the upfront 2.3 for 7 races. That's what, 300,000 a race, just over. I would take that. It's not brilliant, but it's money. I mean, I weren't going to take anything. I'll be honest with you, but for 7 races, that's fine. So it doesn't carry over to next season. And we're going to be looking for promotion next season. And if we can go into next season with nothing in these slots, other than the one Aston Martin thing here, then that would be really, really helpful. Or like only 1 or 2 races, because that means that when we go into next season, and we're looking at sponsorships, we're going to get more money. There's no point in going in with old sponsorships because we're not going to get the money. Right, Hand Development Centre is nearly done, so we're looking at doing some stuff with that soon. Factory's now finished. Fantastic. Right, Handling Development Centre is done. Designing brakes finished. We're going to get some new brakes on the mend, or on the build, shortly. There is our new Development Centre. Handling Development Centre. Where are you? Got a brakes R&D. That's telemetry. Don't care about that. Where are we? There we go. So it means we can start working a little bit more on the suspension when it gets around to it. G, how you getting on, buddy? Can someone give G a shout out, please? How you getting on, buddy? How you been? Right, we need to improve the car in certain places. Let's worry about getting the gearbox and the engine up to full scratch when it comes to reliability, because I'll be honest with you, we're not going to be building anything there because they're spec parts. I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I had a bit of a migraine today. Still kind of got a bit of a migraine, but otherwise, wunderbar. Hopefully going to be going back to work soon, and we'll see what happens there. Right, so that's plus 40 to max. That's build time minus 3, reliability minus 10. These are all shit. These are all absolute fucking dog shit. Tell you what, we'll take the extra of during qualifying, and that could be quite useful. The Titan wear, build time plus 5, but plus 40 to max. That's during the qualifying. 5-0. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 2 of those. We'll do that one. We'll build another one in a minute. That'll be the brakes sorted out, and then we'll sort out everything else. DJ, how you getting on, buddy? You just had a part with $4.5 grand. Why, G? What have you done? Who did you have to pay off? Was it the loan shark? No, what happened, mate? Why have you got to pay $4.5 grand? Right, let's go fit some parts. You had your windows done. Oh, mate, that's fucking expensive ass shit, that is. Bollocks to that. We've got to get ours done at some point in the future, though. We've got to get ours done at some point in the future. I need to get the back door sorted out as well. That's been busted open. That hasn't, actually. I just wanted to say the words. Back door's been busted open. 2 are fucked. Yeah, I mean, we don't have... like, ours don't have the full sort of bit open up. I want the actual main window to open up on all of our windows, because you just don't get enough air in otherwise. And the door, yeah, our rear door is an aluminium jobby and could easily be bent off the hinge. I'll be honest with you. So yeah, it's a bit of an issue for us, and for me anyway. And yeah, I always run hot. I'm scorching at the moment. I was genuinely contemplating sticking the fan on. I've got the doors open. The doors are open into the garden. Literally, the garden is right there. They're about 2 foot away. The doors are open. I was contemplating sticking the fan on, but then the fan would have made so much noise. Where do I live again? Suffolk. I'm always warm, mate. Loves a backdoor bender. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just always warm. I've never not been sort of like really fucking overly warm. You know what? I'm going to work on the suspension for now, just because I'm saying that suspension is going to be the next thing we do, isn't it? Oh fuck it. Let's do the suspension, because we're going to be doing another part on the brakes. I'm saying that it's one of the final parts of the brakes, isn't it? Alright, let's click on these brakes, because no, we haven't even built the final part for the brakes yet, have we? Fuck's sake, Keg, what am I doing? What am I doing? Right, let's do this. Worry about that. Let's get these spoilers up. That's fine. Our poor neighbours get to hear this. It's true. They will hear me. They will hear me. Mean remove your door. Oh right, I see. Yeah, yeah. No. It was your husband talks a lot himself in front of the computer. It's not the main back door. It's not as flimsy as he says. All out loud so your neighbours can hear. To be fair, it's not as flimsy as just bending off its hinges. All right, it's not as flimsy as bending off its hinges. It's not the greatest back door in the world. I don't like it. We all like back doors, yeah. I don't like it. It's not fantastic. I mean, if you tried to get through it, I'd be able to hear you. You'd have to make a lot of commotion to get it off, but don't like it. I want to get it replaced ASAP. I mean, all the other doors are solid. Yeah, the guy next door to me, one of the neighbours, he also streams. He mostly streams FPSs. Makes it sound as you live in one of those Japanese old style houses at paper. Oh yeah. If I want to go from one room to the other, just walk through the fucking wall. Just go bang. Oh, I'm here. What did you want me for? I need you to repair the wall from last time. Oh fuck. Yeah, shit. Alright, that'll do. Alright, let's get this set up for the next driver as well. Hopefully you're not going to fuck up this time, Kyroli. You big prick. Right. Handling wise to there, the cornering's way too off base. There we go. And the speed balance definitely needs to come back down shorter. Right. Tyre choice. Super soft. Bang it, and bang it. Good luck in this house. Can't even get a drill. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, the drills are... The walls here are so fucked. Like, they're so solid. I've burnt out and I've melted drill bits in the past when we try to get things through them. Crazy. Fucking proper... old school council house fucking bricks are just solid. Can't do anything to them. Have to get a jackhammer on them if I want to do anything. Fucking mental. Right, so bring in. Let's get over the book. Let's speed it up. We're just going to get some knowledge on the go here, and then we'll just do what we need to do. Right, so that's not the best start. Poor, very poor, and good. I mean, I've had worse starts, I guess. The 57% isn't the best situation to be in. We need to send you this way. A long way. The speed balance, I can't actually take it any shorter, which is a shame, because I think it needs to go back that way a lot more. Handling wise, it might need to go to here. The cornering, I'm thinking it's going to be more around this sort of area. Speed balance, I'm going to put you there and hope for the best. Now, Kyroli, what's the situation with you, son? What's going on? A good, poor, good. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I can do a lot of good, poor, good. Ooh, is that this way? Or is it going to be that way? Let's go up to that line first, because it might be enough. That might be enough. It's going to give us the exclamation mark, but once we mess around with other things, it's going to be a lot nicer, I should imagine. That should be fine there. I'm going to just send you that way again. The speed balance, I'm going to assume is going to be there. It might not be. And that handling, I think we might need to go just... possibly. Right, let's go with that, see what happens. Right, speed us up again. Alright, overtake attack. Overtake attack. Speed 12. Bring in. Bring in. Right, you speed 2, because we're around this. Not a very big track, this one. It's very, very quick. Not my favourite track, but it does mean you can get knowledge out quickly. It's a very boring track, really, isn't it? Right, so great, okay, excellent. So we just need to sort out the suspension here, and then we're good to go. 89%. Literally, getting that suspension right will be the be-all and end-all. I'm going to argue that we need to go to here. Not much further than that. We'll get the cornering set up to... Ooh, let's go... Actually, you know what? Let's go the other side of it. Let's go the other side of it. That might get us an excellent there. Speed balance obviously needs to be resolved. That should just about do it. Right. Yeah, let's have a gander at that. Let's see if that does the job. Now, Kyroli's about to fly in. Okay, great, okay. A little bit more work to do there. Definitely went the wrong way on the cornering with him. That was good before. In fact, it went the wrong way on both of them, so they were both good before. But the handling is getting there. That's fine. Cornering to here. A little bit more. So if we go take the cornering there, we'll take the gear ratio down to there. A little bit past where it wants to be. Handling needs to come back just a tot. If we do that, that might be enough. Right, there we go. Have a look at this. Right. Attack, overtake, or overtake, attack, overtake, attack. Bring in, slide down again as quickly, bring it in. Now we should have everything we need sorted out at this point. So he should be around about 95%, I should imagine. Kyroli around about the same. There we go. Great, great, excellent. That's going to be a 95. 96 at the most. A 97. Okay, 97's fine. I'm going to deal with 97. You can go straight back out and just get the knowledge. Good in the middle there. Not so great. That's going to get us, yeah, 92%. So we want to send the handling the other way. Interesting. I would have thought opposite. But okay. At least we've got the cornering and speed balance down track. There we go. Thumb cam. Can do. Thumb cam, thumb cam, thumb cam. It's not changed. Just looks gammy as fuck still. Still looks gammy as fuck. When it doesn't decide it's going to focus on my face, even though my face wasn't in the fucking picture. Poxy fucking camera. Fuck it. Bollocks. Anyway, yeah. Going on in that middle bit between the old nail and the... Oh, God knows. Basically, it's just skin. It's just where the skin grew up. Looks like Predator. It does a little bit, yeah. It's just where the old skin grew up, unfortunately. Right, so that handling is going to be too far. That handling wants to go there. The cornering, I think we can get a way of doing that, actually. And then that should be fine. Wait. The handling's the wrong way. Jesus. Handling went way the wrong way. That's better. And then you need to go there. You need to go there. Right, let's give that a crack. Right, you need to just go until you get the knowledge. You need to come back in on the next one, which is going to be happening. Get to the chopper! Fat Dirk, how you doing, buddy? How you getting on? Roll. Yeah. Right, there we go. Great, excellent, great. Yeah, I didn't even say it. Half a second, I know what's going to be the situation. 95%. Oh, dear. Now, do I fuck around one more just to get knowledge? What's time we've got left? 7. We should be okay. We should be okay to try and get a little bit more out of this. So, if we send the cornering just a touch away, the speed balance needs to not do that. Speed balance needs to do that. Then if we go to that, that might be enough to just get the extra 1%, but we're just going to let him run. You never watched Predator until you're 29, so it's glorious 80s bollocks at its finest, solely for Jesse Ventura and the manliest handshake in the world. Oh, mate, Predator is one of my all-time favourite films. I'm not even joking. I love that film. Removes all ballast from kegs. Oh, mate, if you could, that'd be fantastic. You're very sick, but other than that, I'm good. How are you? I'm alright, mate. I've been pretty poorly myself today. I've had a massive migraine for the most of the day. But otherwise, fantastic, buddy. I hope you're feeling better soon. Was it a bit of a gut ache or a bit of a stomach ache or what? Legit question. Why is it one of my all-time favourite films? It's just something I grew up watching with my dad. It's just pure cheese. It's fantastic. It's just I love it. I love it. Look, what else is there to say? There's so many good quotes. Yeah, you're bleeding. Ain't got time to bleed. Yeah, like when he kicks the door down. Kicks the fucking door down, just goes knock knock, and just shoots them all. I mean, what else do you want from a film? What else do you want from a film? Yeah, stick around. Yeah, everything about that film is just sheer cheesiness at its finest. There are so many great quotes from that. So many great quotes. And I just remember quite often, like, walking through. Dylan! You son of a bitch, yeah. Oh, you got a fever, it sucks, what can you do? Not a lot, mate. Keep yourself, well, wrapped up. No, I don't know, I wouldn't want to be wrapped up if I had a fever, but they say wrap up. I don't. I'd say drink plenty of whiskey, you'd be fine. That's beer, but still, sentiment's the same. But yeah, I just remember going sort of like walking through woods with my parents. And then, like, my dad would just throw, like, we'd be walking behind my mum and my sister, and my dad would, like, throw a stick into the grass near him or into a bush near him. It would make a sound. And then my dad would go, over here, over here. Anytime, anytime. You take Terminator 1. I love them both, but Predator for me is just that slight bit better. I love Terminator 1. I mean, Terminator 1 to me is better than Terminator 2. The only good thing Terminator 2 has over Terminator 1 is the special effects. Madman Love, how you getting on, buddy? I'm here to see in how many laps everything goes to disaster as usual in any MM career. Well, and PC, how you getting on, buddy? Well, Madman, we won the championship last year. This year we've opted not to take promotion in order to get a bit more money and think about our sponsorships for next year. Kyrodi fucked up on the first lap, unfortunately, on the first race. Ended up in 20th, and I ended up first with Book. We got ourselves a win on the first race of this season. So far, not too bad. I'm not going to worry about doing anything. But it is the Fire Fantasy mod, so anything can happen. I'm just going to keep an eye on the race, the water there. In your case, it goes to disaster lap 0. You hate qualifying. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the rain to come off. I need to catch up. Right, PC, how you getting on, buddy? Cheesy Lines. Oh yeah, so many. You got to rewatch those music classics. It's been a lot of years. There's so many good films. There's also a lot of shit ones. The only special effects, do you not remember Chill Out, Dickwad? Yeah. There is that too. What else have I missed? Still F3. No, we're not doing single seater. We're GT. This is created by the same people from FM. It's an independent company. But they are also they're published like Sega, much like SI are. What did Keg say to the video game? Shut up and work, goddammit. Yeah, I do say that to this video game a lot. All right, so rain should hopefully peel off. So if we send out Kyroli in a minute, it only takes 1 minute and 11 seconds roughly to get around the track. So, right, let's go send out Kyroli now. We'll send him out on the Super Softs. He does have the benefit of having the thingamajig. No, I'm not F3, mate. It's a GT championship. It's not single seater. The scene where the T-1000 walks through the prison door in Mental Asylum masterpiece. Oh yeah, it was 1991, and it was a fucking amazing bit of special effects. Like I say, the special effects of T2 were superb, but for me, T1's always going to win. Right, so we need to do that a little bit earlier. So let's send you out. Get that slowed down. Doesn't look like it's going to rain again. That's good. I don't like single seater. It's just I'd rather do the GT. Plus, I've got the custom model on this, haven't I? So I've got the Aston Martin model, which if I just pause this for a second, if we go in and have a look, you can see there's an Aston Martin. And then there's a Lotus in front of us. So yeah, I'd prefer the GT for the custom models. Genesis, I didn't think it was going to be that good. Oh, I've done that way too late. I had it on too fast. Yeah, should have done that. Should have done that a touch earlier. That's fine. So we'll let that run. So I ain't got anything else to do now. Yeah, no, I've not seen Genesis, I don't think. I can't remember now. You're going to watch Under 21s tomorrow, France versus England. The Under 21s so far has been mostly great. I might do. It depends what channel it is on in the UK. At the minute, my plan is to stream tomorrow evening because Wifey's out 7th and 9th. It's not fantastic. Wifey's out playing badminton. Jojo's at badminton, so I might stream a bit more Motorsport Manager, some Football Manager tomorrow. So I don't know what the situation is. If I can find a stream of it, I might watch it as well, possibly on the side. I don't know what time it is, for one thing. But yeah, 8th and 10th, I can deal with that. That's fine. We started off in 8th and... Was it 8th and 13th? I can't remember where we were now in the last qualifying. We've managed to get a win out of it, so... But yeah. Right, so let's get on. Let's go on to this race. We should be fine. But yeah, it was... Who asked about this game? Yeah, Fat Dirk. It's, like I say, it's published by Sega, but it's not thingamajig by Sega. It's not made by Sports Interactive, sorry. The thing is, they desperately need a Motorsport Manager 2 on PC. I think they've got up to like Motorsport Manager Online, which is the 4th iteration on mobile. Problem is, the mobile games, they're dog shit. They are absolute shit. Like every mobile game out there, they tend to be shit. I don't know. They need to do it. It just wasn't that financially viable, unfortunately, so they didn't get around to doing it. Let's start the race. Did you see that Totti's been forced out? I did not see that Totti's been forced out of Roman. What happened there then? That is unbelievable. Haven't watched your MM series in a while. Is there promotion of GT? Yes, there is, but I turned it down. We won the series last year. We got a 1-2 with the drivers, and then we won the series by 143 points. But I just chose not to because we didn't have the money and the sponsorships weren't right, really. We had sponsorships that were going to like not end in the middle of the, like they weren't going to end in time for the next season. So I wanted another season so we could just get them sorted out. But yeah, he was not forced. He chose to leave. They didn't include him in his decisions. Oh, okay. He gave a press conference where he just let him understand all the American Titans had enough, basically. Interesting. I'm sure something will happen. No worries, Fat Dirk, mate. I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy the game. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, no, I'm sure he'll turn up again somewhere and do something. Right, so Book has got himself up in the 4th place. Kyroni in 8th, hasn't moved, but Book's gained himself, what, 6 positions, I think? I can't remember now. I can't remember who was where. We're going to let the guys run real hard for a couple more laps. That's fine. Need to gain a few more positions before we start dialing it back. Doesn't look like there's going to be any rain for a little while, at least. Anyway, obviously there was in qualifying. There's some rain towards the end of qualifying as well, which did slow us down a little bit. Probably should have sent the drivers out just a touch earlier. But I was being greedy and I wanted the extra track grip. Right, so Kyroli is on the tail of Bourdais. He might be able to do something here, but Bourdais is also on the tail of Book. Hopefully, not going to lose a position, but maybe gain one if we're lucky. Not really much else I can do to push them harder. I'm pushing them as hard as I can. They're just not doing the job. All the other drivers around us aren't pushing that hard, which is a fucker. We've actually got the best car on the grid. We've got the 2nd best drivers on the grid. You would think that we'd be able to do a bit more here, but apparently not. Costa has had an issue here. He's got a drive-through penalty to take as well. There goes Book up in the 3rd. Kyroni in 5th now. Hopefully he's going to do something a bit more, try and get past Catherine Evers. Book kind of on the tail. So Kyroni does get the fastest first sector, which is a good sign. Book trying to get past Davidson. Trying desperately to get past Davidson. Doesn't quite manage it on that turn. And a bit of a slingshot situation going on there. What the fuck happened there? If you've got that in your bag, why aren't you using it all the time? That's what I don't understand about this game. Kyroni in 4th. So it is the 2 Kegman GT drivers in 3rd and 4th. Hopefully going to gain ourselves a little bit there. That's what I mean by that fucking slingshot. You see that there? Now, Book, can you get around? He does in the 2nd. Andy Soucek has crashed. He's had a cock up. Well, shit. Kyroni. It's all on you, buddy. It's all on you. Jörg Burgermeister has also crashed. 2 crashes early doors. Cairoli looking to get past Davidson. Can he manage it? And then I need to drop him back a little bit if he can. On the inside. On the inside. There he goes. Right, so catch up. Book into 5th. Has gained a position back from Castro Neves. Set a pretty fast sector in the last lap. So looking good there. And then Cairoli now on the tail of Wittmann. If he can catch up to Wittmann and get past him, I can dial him back a long way. Because once he's in front, that's it. It's race over more or less. As long as he doesn't fuck up big time. Or I don't fuck up big time. Which is possible. I do it a lot. I quite often mess up. If you've watched me on... if you watch the series on YouTube and you've caught up with a series on YouTube and you know what the situation is, then you know that I do have a habit of messing things up in the wrong point. There is Cairoli, goes up, there we go. So medium neutral for you now, so you can just carry on. We'll keep an eye on this gap here. I think... Yeah, he's giving it some welly. I'll tell you what we're doing. Attack. And high. I want you to carry on. Book in 3rd. Jojo Bean, take it. Oh, the bottle. The bottle. Thank you very much, wifey. Giving me the bottles. Appreciate it. We're fine. We're fine. As long as Cairoli can get himself a good 1 second ahead, we're good. We've won the race. It's just all about Book now and maybe Cairoli holding onto his position. Which is going to be difficult because he's killing those tyres. Right. He's absolutely destroying those tyres. He's getting through those tyres a lot quicker than I would have liked him to. But then I always do get through tyres really quick on this race, for whatever reason. I know I'm attacking a lot. I know I'm attacking hard. The guys have got really, really good smoothness, so I'm quite happy to do that. It's just, we had a lot of positions to gain. Can Book get ahead of Wittmann for me, please? I'd appreciate it if he did. Really appreciate it if he did. Can you just swing around him, please? There we go. Right, conserve. And conserve. Right, so we're going to let these guys push hard on the tyres. Hopefully slow down Wittmann a little bit. I'm quite happy to let these guys go into the red just a bit more. So Book... Oh, I'm going to have to get ring Book in now, unfortunately. So 21 to 23, we've got enough to do that. We'll fill up. 27. Let's not fill up. Let's take 22. We're not going to worry about fixing parts. That's fine. We'll take the risky fast. I don't mind doing that. Cairoli, we're going to bring in on the next lap, probably. As 1.5 seconds between him and Wittmann. Wittmann's actually in the pit, so that's fine. So we can always bring Cairoli on this one. Give him those. Fuel option of a fill up. What I'd like to do, not quite full. We won't take the risky fast from him. We'll just take the balance. That's fine. So Castro Neves 1.8. Castro Neves is probably going to pit similar sort of time. We are just going to let the guys really, really push hard on the fuel. And we're going to go neutral here. We're also going to go neutral here. Now, Cairoli is going into the pit. Castro Neves hasn't. That's fine. He's going to have to pit at some point. Doesn't matter if he's not going to the pit yet. He's going to have to go into the pit at some point. We know that. Probably on this lap here. Cairoli comes out of the pit in 12th, which isn't fantastic, but it's not terrible. Book in 14th. There's a lot of work. Oh, 13th and 14th, sorry. There's a lot of work for both drivers. But I'm confident. I'm confident. There's a few drivers up here who are going to have to struggle. There might be a bit of rain later on. It is looking a bit cloudy. You never know. It could happen. But I don't actually have the forecast centre built yet. Why is Castro Neves doing a G... I don't know, because he got signed by the madman. It's Fire Fantasy mod. Okay, this is a Fire Fantasy mod. It's just... It's all over the show. Alright? Don't question it, madman. Don't question it. It's just how it is. And it's a special edition of the Fire Fantasy mod made just for me by Chris, which I'm very pleased about. So Anthony Davidson been given a drive for penalty as 12, causing a collision. That's good. Fine. Knocks him back. He's quite a good driver, so that's fine. Quite happy to carry on pushing hard on the fuel. Literally every driver front is going to have to pit soon. We're 32 seconds behind Bourdais, so I'm thinking we might have to give it a little bit of welly on the tyres here. Muller hasn't come out of the pit yet. Bourdais is just ahead of... Well, say just. 3 seconds ahead of Cairoli. He's going to get slowed down by Spengler. You always question the game /mod when it happens because it leaves me like, what the fuck? Yeah, but it's a fantasy game at the end of the day. You shouldn't worry about it too much. Don't worry about it too much. Just enjoy the game. Not in a bad way, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit like when I play Football Manager. So for the people who do normally watch me Football Manager and have been watching the save, the current save, Vittorio Guimaraes, you may or may not have seen it on Twitter, signed Lionel Messi on a free for $8 a week. He's 38, but I had to do it. It just made sense. Bourdais had a collision. Oh, that's his race fucked him. That's good news for us. So that means we can probably go medium and medium. We're going to just hang back a little bit. All 3 drivers ahead of us will have to pit relatively soon. So yeah, could be good. Yeah, there's some crazy stuff in Football Manager. Like say Messi to Vittorio Guimaraes is one thing. I could have had Zerdan Shaqiri if I wanted. I nearly signed Alban Lafont, but he wanted 150 grand a week. He ended up joining Juve, and I could have had him on a free. There are some crazy things that happen in these management games, and I love them. They're one of the things I love about these games. They're superb. Right, these guys probably going to go one more lap and then pit, I should imagine. Don't need to push them too hard. There is a nice 2-second gap between Cairoli and Bell. Bell's going to have to go and pit at some point as well. So again, not too concerned. The next nearest person, Marshall, yeah, I think we're fine. All of these guys are going to have to pit for fuel or for tyres. Not going in just yet, unfortunately. Who are just lapping? Who are we past lapping? Costa must be... Okay, so Costa's there. So we're going to be lapping some drivers soon, potentially, which could be interesting considering we're not even halfway around. Got investigated but cleared. He's going to try and take third, potentially. Does have to faster tyres. I'm not going to worry about pushing him too hard. I'm going to try and conserve the tyres. We could probably get away with pushing the tyres a little bit. Tyre temperatures are a little bit low. Let's do that. Let's go push the tyres. He goes up in the third before these guys go into the pit, which they will be soon. Cairoli, what's the difference between him and Prost? Not brilliant, but again, all of these guys have got a pit. We're looking good, we're looking good. It's like Williams falling in F3 in your career. They also screwed me up for the F3 title, so I did second for the second time in a row. Redesta's getting old when getting F1 pole, and she's going to be mad at me, I guess. I got rid of Redest. Oh, here we go, look. Rain. Yay. Yeah, FM16 save. You did a journeyman, ended up in Marseille. Kylian Mbappe ended up in League 2 on a free and ended up retiring a middling career at 29. Interesting. By the way, last race she lost the driver's title. She ended up second. Right, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. So all of these guys are right. Let's go attack. Go attack. We're going to have to bring these people in, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Right, so Book in first place. I'm going to pick you now, mate. I'm going to pick you now. I'm going to give you the inters. I don't know how much is going to rain. But with that, there is enough to see you through to the end of the race. So that's fine. I'm not going to worry about fixing the parts. We're going to give you the balanced. Now, with Cairoli, I'm tempted to pit you as well. I won't lie. I don't know what the distance is saying that. Whoa. Let's pause this just a second. Right, there's 5 seconds between him and Book. So how long is this pit going to take? So I don't know how much time I'm going to lose here. That's 12 seconds already. Okay. So we're going to let... we'll give him the extra lap's worth of fuel. That's fine. I can get him hit hard. We're going to let Cairoli go for another lap and then bring him in. Yeah, Redest I got rid of. I had Redest, and then I got rid of her because she wasn't doing the job for me. And I can't remember, there was another female driver I got rid of as well. I had an all-female team, but I'll be honest with you, they just weren't doing the job. Oh, hello. Might need to fix you. Yeah, let's do that. Do that. How much time does that add? 12 seconds. If I do that as well. Oh, will they fix this bug? Have they fixed this bug? Have they fixed this? Oh, they fixed the bug. There used to be a bug where it wouldn't add up. That's a shitter. I used to like that bug. Oh, the Hungarian. Oh, Vivian Kestfeli? Kestil? Yeah, Vivian. Yeah, that's it. Even with you still in F3 after it was 6 seasons, Crone and Redest almost 4 stars, even with all the blunders. Yeah, that's it. That's one. Vivian Kestfeli, or whatever her name is. Kestil. Yeah, her. Right. So Book overtaking. So Fisichella. Right. So Book. Let's get him the opportunity to attack here. Let's give them both the opportunity to attack and overtake. Because the rain's going to be here for a little while. I don't know how long it's going to last. I want to kill these tyres. Yeah, I don't really... The thing is with the Fire Fantasy mod, the way drivers develop is really like changed to the standard game. So I don't know if you playing the mod, Madman. Are you playing the mod? Are you playing Fire Fantasy or? I don't know how much it's changed. I need to look into it again. Matteo Cairoli jumps up to 10th place, overtaking multiple drivers. That's fine. Yes, you are. Good stuff. Yeah, because I don't actually fully understand the changes to the... Chris has told me. I don't really fully understand all of the changes to how the drivers develop. I know that the young driver, or is it the driver academy, can help things as well, and it can increase potential. He explained it to me, and I was just like, yeah. I love Chris, but I can't understand. I understand him, and he does very well to explain things to me, and I'm just dumb. I can't work it out half the time. Alright, so Book up in first place. There was chanceable results and more in F3, F2 for younger drivers. Ah, I see. Right. I see. I might be doing the right thing then. Right, so Kyle Rowley jumped up in the 5th. I would like you to do a bit more, if I'm honest, mate. I'm going to get you to drop down to medium, because you have got the excess fuel. I don't know how much rain it's going to be. It looks like we might have to go to fucking wets. I'm not dumb. Don't put yourself down like that. I'm pretty dumb. Well, I'm not dumb. Just sometimes I just can't work things out. I think the graph view is more through traits. Yeah, I mean, some of the drivers I've got some decent traits. The problem I have, PC, is that someone will explain something to me, and it might take 2 or 3 times for me to get it. I'm more of a, I'll do it myself and then work it out kind of guy. If someone explains to me while I'm doing it, it's fine. When someone says to me, right, it's basically it's a very complicated way of doing things. I know it's a bit more complicated than it used to be, and there's a chance for traits which will improve, like Madman said. Yeah, I'm not fantastic when it comes to these kind of things. I won't lie. Right, let's go push. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna have to worry about wets. That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. That's handy. Not having to worry about wets is very, very handy, because if it got wetter, then I'd have to consider putting on wets. Usually go with the flow. I get what drivers I can, basically. I mean, Book is a bit older. Kyroli's relatively young, so they're both fine. It's just whatever. If I need to get a better driver, I'll get a better driver. I've got no issues of dropping a driver. Like, Redest had 2 crashes on the trot. Oh, fuck you, Kyroli, you big prick. Stuff like that will make me drop a driver. I won't lie. I know it's my own fault because I'm making him push, but I need him to catch up. Stuff like that will make me drop a driver. I will replace a driver for that kind of mistake. If he does that mistake too often, then I'll get rid of him. Still said that Crone didn't get the permanent fitness trait. Discovered it by really opening an old safe curiosity. Ah, fair enough. Screw it, get Damon Hill. Now I'm good. I didn't know there was a permanent fitness trait. Oh, there would be a permanent. There's a permanent trait for everything. There's a chance for the temporary traits to become permanent as well. So I know that much. I'm not getting Damon Hill. I'm not getting Damon Hill. But I can get James Martin. Apparently he's a former race driver. Him and his love of butter. Goes around the track smooth. Right, can you overtake Bell, please? Get back in the 3rd, thank you. Let's go high over push now. I need you to catch up with Kilvitz, to be honest. I need you to catch up with Kilvitz. His great big cheesy fucking grin, the big cunt. Right, Book is not going to have to worry about anything at this moment in time. How many laps can you do on these tyres, by the way? Just so I know, 19. Yeah, I've got nothing to worry about with him. He can just do what he wants to do at this point in time. If it doesn't... James Martin, the chef bloke, will he even fit in the car? Probably not, no. But according to the mods, he's a motorsport thingamajig. If you overheat, you will eat the tyres. Yeah, his smoothness rate is ridiculously high, Madman. I'm quite happy to let him do that. I'll be honest. Still will need wet tyres. Nope. Nope, it will see it through. I will drop him down a little bit. I want him to increase his gap over Kilvitz to 9 seconds, and then I'll drop him down. I mean, I could literally, like I say, 17 to 19, 11 laps to go. I can let him push for a little bit longer. Kyroli, again, I could probably let him push for a little bit longer. He's not going to catch up with Kilvitz, actually, so I might just go bang. I haven't got to worry about so much. I nearly fucked up with booking the last race. That's because I was trying to overtake Bourdais. Turns out I didn't need to worry about it too much because he cocked up anyway. But that's the 9 seconds. So I can get him to go neutral now, and then I don't need to worry about him. I don't need to worry about him at all. He's got such a lead on him that it's crazy. He's got nearly 10 seconds. You're getting vibrations from your suspension, are you? That's a shitter. You're gonna have to deal with that, I'm afraid, mate. So yeah, we're gonna not worry about Kilvitz at this. Book at this point in time, but we are gonna worry about getting Kyroli sorted out. So he's got 13 and 15, so he hasn't got as much to work with. But he hasn't got as much fuel to work with either, so I'm just going to have to let him go on. It's going to be a 1st and a 3rd if we don't lose out to Bell. Let's just speed this up. And we'll go from there. So obviously tyre temperature's coming down now. 8 laps to go. He's got the excess fuel. That gap's getting smaller, but it's fine. This gap here, getting bigger, but it's fine. I don't mind. As long as we win the championship and get promotion, I don't really care this year. We won it last year and I refused promotion, so I'm quite happy to just let him run. He did a Ferrari career. He started right after the Monaco disaster on Paul Leclerc. Guess I wanted to win the World Drive Championship. First race, Bottas went the whole wet stint on mediums. Kept the lead in the end with 30% warrant. Really? Wow. That's incredible. It's embarrassing. Very embarrassing. You've got 4 laps to go, mate. If you think I'm bringing you in to repair your fucking... You think I'm bringing you in to repair parts now with 4 laps to go, you're having a fucking laugh. Right, Kyroli. It looks like Kilvitz is about to pit, so take the opportunity, mate. to get past him. Okay? You got the excess fuel. Alright, so that's a potential 1-2 there. 1-2. Testing, 1-2. Right, let's go medium. And you can carry on. Bell has got an issue there. I'm not going to worry about the 23%. That's fine. That's the tyre issue I'm worried about now. Sorry, tyre. The fuel issue. It's not tyres. You've got enough to not have to worry about you, unless things go Pete Tong for your fucking your brakes, which they might do. 23%. That's fine. So you've got a 2.2 second lead over Bell. The rain is gradually going. 2 laps to go. You know what? Screw it. Just do that. I want you to pull away. We're going to go speed 12. We just want him to pull away now. Low fuel. Never mind, eh? Right, go medium. He's got excess fuel. It's fine. He's not going to worry about low fuel. He's more than fine. Alright, so final lap. Here we get a 1-2. Brundle. Let's listen to the live race radio. Book. Boss, I think my brakes are dying. Keg. You think I'm bringing you in? You're having a fucking laugh. Yeah, basically. Back to the studio. You can imagine me on the fucking comms, couldn't you? I'd be brilliant on the comms. You'd fucking love it. There we go. We get a 1-2. Tyres 13% fine, 20% fine. Loads of fuel left over, 0.03 laps. Yeah, well-managed race. Well-managed race in my opinion. Again, a 1-2, starting, what, 8 and 10, was it, on the grid? That's what having an excellent level of smoothness does for you. Honestly, it's the smoothness. If you want a good driver, just make sure their smoothness level is ridiculously high. That's all you need. You also tune down the engine parts if you tune down the engine if parts want to die. Silver Destin, fuel saving engineer, could go a whole race and high if not even overtake. Yeah. I mean, my fuel rate on these cars isn't brilliant. My fuel consumption on these cars is terrible. I took the best I could. Doesn't last. Now she has an annoying other half. Interesting. I can't get through that. You know, smooth James Martin through butter content alone. This is true. I need to drink this beer. I need to get another beer in a minute. Music stopped. I'm gonna have to wait for this to save and get the music started up again. Unless I can do. It's not gonna let me do that. That's a shitter. I'm gonna have to come off that for a moment. Do you want to continue listening to music? Yes, because otherwise I've got fuck all behind me. Right, it hasn't crashed the game. Just to let you guys know, it's just like it does that for whatever weird reason. Yeah, I mean, I think that smoothness is the most important trait in Motorsport Manager. I think if you have 2 drivers with ridiculously high smoothness levels, then you haven't got to worry about anything. You can just push those tyres as hard as you fucking want. Right, we're already 38 points clear. Good. Scooter, how you getting on, buddy? Speedboy, can you give Scooter a shout out for me, please, matey? But yeah, there we go. So, good start. 2 wins and a second. Learn's about to get this game soon. Oh, mate, you won't learn anything from me. I do my best to, like... You're only playing the latest mobile version. Oh, mobile's not that great, especially the online one. A couple of people have played the beta, and it's very much pay to win, unfortunately. Right, so race winner, Marcus Billy plus 18 on the podium. Marcus Billy plus 12. Marcus Billy is now 99% gain. But if you have bad braking feedbacks, not so much. This is true. But I still think it's the most important thing. It's so important. Reserve with 15 smoothness and 0 brake. This is true, yeah, but I mean, still. You need the full VC version. Happy you can get back to work soon. I'll be happy I can get back to work as soon as the DVLA turn around and say you're good to go back to work. Because the DVLA are the issue now. I'm waiting for them to turn around and say, you tell you what, yeah, you're fine, there's nothing wrong with you, get back to work, you can carry on driving buses. Until then, I can't do anything. But hopefully, I'll finish soon. Who drove better today? They both did well. Right, so what we got left on the sponsor wise? So that's one race. I mean, as long as those 2 come up with 6 races or less, we're good to go. Right, pit crew wise, let's go to scouting, see what we've got. Yeah, maybe. You had to deal with the license thing when you hit your head badly. You had to see a neurologist before they cleared you. It took 3 months after you saw the doctor. Yeah, I've been 8 months so far. Basically, relying on Twitch payouts and shit. Basically, mate, yeah. That's why I keep buying the chili beers. You know the pain, yeah. He still grabbed that youngster just the emergency / retiring since she's over 30. Maybe she'll go up to 34 of you and goodbye. Need a young... Yeah. I mean, my drivers... I think Booker's a little bit older, but my drivers are relatively young. And slowly improving, I want to say. There's not really anyone I want to replace you with. No, you're not good enough. It's fine. So my drivers... Book is the oldest one by... Yeah, 29. Kyle Riley's older, actually. So book smoothness 19, braking 16, feedback 15. Yeah, I mean, I was very happy to get him because he's just quality. Kyroli, 17, 15, 14, 100% marketability. I mean, I'm happy with that. And then this person, Michelle Howder, I just picked up because I needed someone and the marketability was relatively good. I don't ever use my reserve, if I'm completely honest. When's the next part coming through? The next part, just double checking. Oh, I've got better everything. 2 days when I need to build one more brake part, and then that's the brakes all done. You're glad you subbed then? yeah, cheers. You have a small Canadian team in your mobile. I need to change. I need to change my thing. What do you call it? Team, my drivers to British. Now, Madman, can you remember late breaker? Is that a good thing? I don't want a first lap hero. First lap hero is no good to me in all honesty. But late breaker is a good thing, isn't it? Increase the braking stat, or does it make it worse? I can't remember. I think it increases it. Pretty sure it increases it. I'd rather have late breaker. You went for starts for a death. The other one's braking bonus. Take the braking bonus. Playful Wind. Tell me you've been outside to see this. I haven't been outside to see the sky. I can see it in the reflection of the window over there, though. Is it bright pink? It's bright pink. Is it one of those Shepherd's one? By the way, people, Playful Wind is my neighbour. He is also a streamer, so choose here. Who's here? Can give him a shout? Speedboy, can you give Playful Wind a shout out, please? How you getting on, though, Nick? How you been? Right, so improving your skills. Took the late breaker. Car repair is finished. We'll get the car sorted out. Thank you very much. Not improving your skills if I had a bad trait. This is true. This is true. So his ability now in the braking 17. That's worth doing. Take a +2. Trust, mate. Trust me. So pin. Oh, pink. Yeah. I literally just saw it. You know the line of flats along the back there. I literally just saw it in the reflection of the window. I can't be asked to get up. I won't lie. I'm a lazy fucker. Right. Anyway, let's get some new parts designed and get the last brakes we're going to be making. That's wrong. That, and that. Those will be the last brakes we're making, and then we're going to start looking at the suspension. That's sorted out, and then we're going to worry about improving this brake here. So that's okay, but it hasn't got the +40 qualifying, so we're not going to worry about that. Everything into there. 1 day after the race? Yeah, it's fine. That'll do. You left FM running all night. Oops. Never mind. I mean, it could be worse. Could be doing this all night or something, I suppose. Kyroli, yeah, sure. I'll throw him a party. It's only 100 grand. First lap here is a +4 and everything, only first lap. Yeah, I'd rather have the +2 for the entire race. You heard me talk. Yeah, I talk quite loud, and I've got to have the door open. It's really fucking warm in this room. It's not a very big room, and it just gets warm, so the doors are open. So I do apologise if I've been upsetting your evening. It was used from the first season to create your own team. Yeah, I bet. So, new vote. Basically, oh yeah, by the way, Madman, my first thing, when I first come into this game, Season 1, Season 2, I took Politico, by the way, because it's the most OP thing to pick, the most OP trait. I basically went, right, gearbox and engine both spec, so that's made things a lot easier. West Coast over here in Season 2 managed to get in the front thanks to reserve grids, and oh yeah, reverse grids can fuck off. Don't like reverse grids. In the addition of the Phoenix GP, I'm going to abstain. I've got some voting power, but I'd like to continue to abstain. I don't really care if it gets added in, because, well, fuck it. It has been added. Fantastic. We won't be here next season anyway, so it doesn't matter. In fact, I mean, I probably will vote for something next season, still. Like the high merits, maybe. Just in case we decide to stay here another year, which we probably won't. Who knows? Reverse grids are crazy, to be honest. So much chaos, so much hate from Chadwick for some reason. I mean, reverse grids can suck a dick. Should just give up and killing your cars. Yeah, I'm not all about that reverse grid life. I'd rather... I've got myself in a position where I'm powerful and strong. I don't really want to mess that up, if I can help it. Right. Improve parts. Yes, please. We need to improve those. How long is the seasons in the full game? Depends. Races get added. So this started off as an 8-race season. 8-race season. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then they added Doha 2 seasons ago. They just added Phoenix. I think the minimum you can go down to is 3 races. You can vote to remove races. You can vote to add races. So I guess he's good at keeps talking, which is good. You get 2 sucked into your games. I mean, the thing is, it's easier. I mean, you play stuff like Halo, mate. where you've got to concentrate on getting not getting shots. Whereas me, I'm mostly looking at text, so I can kind of stop and go, oh right, yeah, this. It's a very different kind of streaming. That's the thing. It's a very different kind of streaming. So it's hard to call. Same. First 2 seasons spec engines Gearbox, now engines free, you can fight for the best one. Yeah, I'm just going to keep making sure they're spec. Like when we get promoted next season, I'll be taking spec. Right, max corners plus 25. We are going to start working on the suspension ready for next season. So we do that, and then a plus 40. And then we'll probably take the plus 30, and then I think we've got the next tier available to us as well. That's fine, we'll just build that for now, go from there. In each of your games, you have to remember windows are open, sometimes your neighbours feed you nuts. Yeah, especially Rocket League days. Oh, Rocket League, mate, I can't play Rocket League, I'm shit at Rocket League. Parts reset helps you not falling behind right from the start. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a part reset thing going on now. That's not going to help me out, I won't lie. It's not going to help me out. Alright, suspension built, good. Let's build another suspension. And like I say, we go to plus 25, the plus 30. Yeah, we've got this available to us. So we've got a plus 60. That's a risk level 1. Okay, so we might be able to do some fun with regards to next season. Interesting, like illegal stuff here. So we do a plus 40, a plus 60, and a plus 40 ready for next season. I've got to take that one actually, not the plus 30, because that's the better option. Yeah, we can make some nice illegal parts for next season regarding suspension. Because basically what happens, Sker, by the way, just in case, I don't know if I told you this already, if you knew this, or if it's the same on mobile, but if you make illegal parts and you don't use them and you don't get caught out, they carry on over to next season, and then you can use them next season as legal parts. So you could make some really, really fucking overpowered parts, and it'll be like, you're good to go, as long as you don't use them this season. Right. I'm not going to worry about using the new suspension yet, because it's only at 66%. We are concentrating on getting these brakes up to 100%, that's fine. That in the middle, we'll do that, that's fine. Yeah, we're good. Let's carry on. Oh, yeah, that's what you do. So once you've made all the parts you want to make for this year, you then make as many illegal parts as you can for next season. And then they just carry on. Because basically what happens is the game takes your bet. So like, say for example here, so we've got all these parts here. So I've got 6 brakes, yeah? It will take my best 2. So what you want to do, when you make your illegal parts, make sure you get their potential. Because you can see here, performance is 451 over 501. Make sure you get that performance up to maximum. And then they'll take that for your next season's basic part. That's how you improve the engines or the car year on year. Right, so we're good to go. Let's get to Beijing. Checked out the spreadsheet I used for Discord. Last race with S20th and Chrome crashed out. You hate last races. Last races are shit. I don't like doing the last race of the season. Like last year, the last season, the last race of the season, I just didn't need to worry about it. In fact, the last 2 races of the season, I think I didn't have to worry about anything to win the championship for the for the team championship. There was one. I think it was just for the drivers potentially could have fucked up. But the last race was like, it was a case of, right, who's going to win my first drive? Well, is it going to be driver number 1 or is it going to be driver number 2? The aesthetics of the game. Yeah, they're not bad. They could be improved with a new Motorsport Manager sequel, which would be nice. Play Motorsport if you're watching by any chance. Or Sega if you want to give Play Motorsport the go-ahead to do that, because it is down to you ultimately, because, well, you've told them that the game wasn't financially viable and you decided not to give them the money to do a sequel, you bunch of fucking bastards. But loads of people like the game, and it's still being played, even though it's now, what, 5 years old, this game? It's 5 years old, I think. Still getting played by a lot of people. There's still a huge community on Reddit. Cranking out mobile versions. Yeah, because they can add things in mobile versions, can't they? Like pay to win and shit. Mobile versions take a lot less. I mean, this is a mobile port, effectively. It's just been messed around with. But mobile versions take a lot. Mobile games take a lot less time to build than an actual game, and they're a bit more financially. Like the turnover financially is a lot higher. So your sort of turnover per game, and then sort of, yeah, it's just you know what I mean. Why is your car worse than I am? Driver 1. Radesh, we just tended testing. Chill. Yeah, exactly. You're the enemy. What do you mean you're the enemy? Right, bring in. Right, who's in front? Book. Fine. Right, so there is a, I can't remember which race it is now. We'll have a look in a bit. I think it's Ardennes. There is a track that looks a bit like a penis, and we'll have to show you that in a minute. You might know what I'm on about. Right, so very poor, great, and excellent. Not the best, but I mean, we've got a couple of good things here. Right, so cornering, let's send that right away to sort of there-ish, and we'll see what happens there. Stiffness, ooh. Right, and good. Let's work with that. Let's work with that, see what happens. Everything else can stay the same. Great, very poor, very poor. Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Right. Handling wants to go... I want to send the handling to here. And then speed balance, probably about the same. Just, yeah, let's see what happens there. We'll work with that. That might be enough. Right, speed 4. And then get them in and out as quickly as possible. Attack, overtake. Attack, overtake. And bring in. Speed 12. Like I say, if we can get these guys around the track ASAP, I want to get this sorted out ASAP, because then we can look at getting the knowledge in. We're nearly at level 1 knowledge. Doesn't look like it's going to be any rain anytime soon. The problem is, it's quite a large track, so it takes quite a while to get around it. So we're probably not going to get that much knowledge. 91% is literally just the cornering to resolve now. We've got handling and speed balance are just bang on. The cornering could probably go away a little bit to there. Handling then would need to resolve itself, as would the speed balance. There, that should, with just a little slight adjustment there, be golden. Right, let's check that out. He needs to pick up the mobile version. Yeah, but the original, I think the original mobile version's free now. I think. I'm pretty sure I've got it. I just don't rate it. Right, so cornering, handling, speed balance are all good. Cornering, I'm tempted to send it a little bit close to this end here. That might get us an excellent, you never know. Stiffness. There, speed balance is fine. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I want to see what changes we get. Right, speed you up. Attack, overtake. I want you out there as quickly as possible. Attack, overtake. Bring in. And speed 12. Cairo is going to be coming in first, so let's go to him. And there we go. Right, great, good. That's not great. I think that's actually got us worse, isn't it? Oh, and plus I'm 90. Okay. So the speed balance needs to go back the other way. Aha! Aha! Cannon partridge, by the way, for those people who don't know. That should get us back up to 95, I reckon. So I'm not going to worry about touching it anymore. We're going to let him run for now. We'll let him run for a couple of laps. Great, excellent. Here we go. This is what I'm liking to see. Can we get a 96, please? Can you give me a 96? 94. Fuck. See me starting at the bottom. How many promotions would you need to get to the top? 1. In this one, anyway. For me, it'll be 1. I'm going to send that handling just again a little bit. That's a bit too much. To there. We can just cornering down pat. And then... Gonna be too far, isn't it? Shit. Yeah, it is. I don't know if that's gonna be good or not. I think that's gonna be too far on the handling. So what can I do to resolve that? If we go there, that gets the excellent. Well, that gets the excellent. It might do. Let's have a look. I would take 94 if I have to, but I would like to get it that a little bit higher. Right. I'm going to keep Cairo going for a little bit. We'll bring in Book. We need that race knowledge. Where's she? How you getting on, buddy? Your dog and I are watching. She wants to chase the cars around the track. Like I say, it's fine when it's digital. I've had a dog chase me before when I was driving, and I'll be honest with you, it was kind of scary. I had to be very, very careful. I had to swerve around the car, swerve the car around the dog. It's scary. And obviously I know you're joking, but it is kind of fucking scary. I really did not want to clip that dog. Really did not want to clip that dog. Right, that could be good. That could be good. How you getting on, No Wishy? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? But yeah, you only need 1 promotion, PC. That's all you need, and then in GT anyway, and then you can be at the top. I think for the endurance, to be honest, I've not actually looked at endurance. I think I messed around with endurance once for Chris, and it was for a video. I can't remember what endurance is like, I won't lie. Just chilling, hope you're doing well, mate. I got my stream, I got my beer, fantastic. What more do I want? But yes, I'm doing well, mate. Hopefully going back to work soon. So, not tonight, obviously, not tonight. Right, that's speed balance. That's where's that speed balance want to go? Have a look. Speed balance might want to go water actually. I'll do that. We'll see what happens. Let them run around. A Chinese? Oh mate, I wish I had a Chinese. I'd love a Chinese right now. China. I've not had a Chinese in ages, Speedboy. You made me want a Chinese now. I'd love a Chinese. Oh, I would love a Chinese. Oh, some crispy chili beef. Nothing, oh no, there's nothing wrong with Chinese. It's just been a long while since I've had a Chinese. Some crispy chili beef, egg fried rice, and duck wraps. Why not? Oh, mate, I'm making myself hungry now. Right, 95%. I'm going to take 95%. I can't be asked to fuck around too much. Our speed balance hasn't changed apparently, but apparently it's not the right one. Fish beef, egg fried rice, chips and prawn crackers. Why would you want chips? Why would you want the chips? I mean, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. You want some honey roast pork as well. Honey roast pork. There's a place in our Chinatown area town you can get 5 items and rice and noodles for $5 Canadian. Wow, that's pretty good. Honey roast pork. Oh yeah, yeah. So good. They do like a twice cooked honey roast pork. It's really, really good. Something magical about chips from the Chinese. They're so crispy. Depends. The Chinese that I go to, the Chinese in the area that I go to in the past, don't tend to be crispy. They tend to be very soggy, but very, very, very salty. It's kind of like, it's literally like I've just gone up to a fucking rock of salt and went, and then just ate some wet cardboard. They've never been that good for me, Chinese chips. But yeah, twice cooked honey roast pork. Oh, now we're talking. Salt and pepper chicken wings. See, I like the salt and pepper beef. I'm not so, I'm not keen on chicken wings. Chicken wings to me are just like wasted. I'm not a massive fan of chicken wings. I just think they're too finicky. They're too finicky for what they are. You have to fucking bite around shit. No, just give me just actual chicken, chicken breast or chicken leg or something like that. Stick your chicken wings up your ass. Yeah, don't do chicken wings. You finished some General Tso chicken. I've not had that. And I'm guessing that sounds like it'd probably be a little bit spicy. I'm assuming that's a spicy one. I mean, I'll give it a go. I'm not the best with spicy stuff, which is why on the channel we have forfeit chili beers. Yeah, spicy glazed. Oh, okay, I'm up for the glazed. I'm up for the spicy glazed. Because I'm not very good when it comes to spicy stuff. I used to be fantastic. Which is why we have forfeit chili beers on the channel. I don't have one currently, but there'll be some turning up tomorrow. Yeah, we do forfeit chili beers on the channel because I love beer, but I can't do chili. Love some crispy ginger pork. Oh, that sounds good. Not crazy spicy, just changy. Ah, fair enough. I like Szechuan. Is it like sort of similar sort of level of heat to Szechuan? I can deal with Szechuan. It's fine. Or Szechuan, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know how to pronounce the fucking thing, but you know what I'm on about, don't you? Sure you do. Oh, fuck hell. I need to get another beer down me in a minute. Alright, let's worry about this air optimization. Once the qualifying's done, we'll get a second beer opened. Only 4 beers left to pick from until tomorrow. Sesame Ginger. Ooh, sounds good. Right. Has that been too early? Or has that been around right? I think I've done that just about bang on. Lovely. Off you fucking trot, son. Get you sorted out. Hashtag beer bollocks. Yes. Get a beer bollocks on the go. Right, so Kai already got himself a perfect. We're going to aim in between the 2 E's again. I'm going to get a speed up, sped up, because it's going to be a pain in the ass. Sesame prawn toast, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, muff some prawn toast. I like the old Mongolian crispy lamb as well. Mongolian crispy lamb is fucking heavenly. I fucking love me a bit of Mongolian crispy. Oh, I left it too late. I'm getting too distracted by food, but I'm not eating. Good overheated. Oh, it's been about as good as it was. He wasn't already lightheaded from giving a bunch of blood for the test today. Crack the can open. Mate, just look at it this way, right? If you get a beer open, you're adding sugar to your blood system, yeah? That's glucose. It's replacing the glucose that was in your blood system that you've just lost. Thank me later, okay? Really find a crispy lamb around here. Oh, you're missing out. You're missing out. That's all I'm saying. It's going to help you out. It'll help you out. The Kai Rowley, fastest lap thus far. Davidson's going really quick though. Book up in a sec. Few drivers might push us back though. I don't think we're going to get a first place. Davidson is really cranking it out. I think we're going down to 3rd and 8th probably. Okay, 1st and 6th. Nice. So, ooh. Shocker. But, yeah, that's not too bad. For a race that I don't particularly like, it's not too bad. Right, let's get this Boston Tea Party finished off. For those people who are wondering, this is a Bad Company Boston Tea Party. It is a New England hazed ale, 5.8% from Yorkshire. I can't do a Yorkshire accent, just to let you know. But anyway, it's time for beer bollocks. So I've got 4 beers to pick from. I need a number between 1 and 4. Tomorrow there's going to be another 10 added on. PC 1 and 4. So you went for number 3. Fair enough. Number 3 is a regular on the channel. It is Pistonhead Custom Lager. It's fine. It's from Brutal Brewing. It's not the best beer in the world. It's a cheap beer though. You can get it for 69p from B&M at the minute. I'm not even joking. Anyway, introducing Pistonhead Custom Lager, custom brewed with a double clutch of Munchiner malt and Pilsner malt injected with Sporter Select Magnum and Pearl hops. 4.6%. And that is the beer bollocks. Not the best beer bollocks in the world, but it will do, won't it? B&M bollocks, indeed. How are you getting on? All you have is Pilsners. Ooh, I don't mind Pilsners. I don't know. I have to be in the mood for Pilsners. I've got a lager here. What have I got here? I've got a lager, I've got an ale, I've got an IPA as well. The remaining ones. I think it just says Kentish Strong Ale, so it's probably going to be an IPA. It might be, actually no, it's brown ale. It's a brown ale, it's fine. So I've got an IPA, a brown ale, and a lager here, what's left at the moment. What am I doing? What's going on here? This is a lager as well. It's good for what it is. It's not amazing, but it's good for what it is. We'll take those, get the cast set up, sorted out real quick. Double clutch, eh? It's a 15 pack of the same Pilsner. Usually have some growlers of local couple of selections. Beer broke right now. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly how you mean. Like I say, I had the Twitch payout a couple of days ago, so I ordered some beers come through, and they should be getting here tomorrow, supposedly. Like I say, I've got there's 2 chili beers, and then there's 10 normal beers. There is a jam donut beer, which I'm quite looking forward to trying. I won't lie. The jam donut beer that's from Wales, actually, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's there anyway. Jam donut beer, yeah, jam donut beer. Right, so Kai Rowley in first, book in 6th. So Kai Rowley should be fine. I'm going to leave him on high. He's going to just fly away. Sounds decent, yeah, but then you remember that it's Welsh, so it's not so decent. By the way, if you're Welsh and you just joined in, it's the first time seeing me, don't take it to heart. It's just a rugby. It's a long-standing rugby thing, okay? That's all it is, Scooter. It's a long-standing rugby thing. Didn't worry about it too much. It's not a proper hatred. It's a hatred. No, it's not. It's a long-standing rugby thing. Right. Rowley doing okay. Books lost 4 positions on that first turn. Superb, mate. Well done. Well done, you. Like you giving, yeah, basically. But we give Yanks shit as well. We give Yanks shit. We give the French shit. We give the Scots shit. We give the Irish shit. We give anyone sort of in 2 or 3 borders from us shit. As well as the Yanks. Fucking Yanks. Everyone should give the Yanks shit. Yeah, Yanks said Donald Trump and shy healthcare. Exactly. Well, they don't have healthcare, do they? Right, so Kai Rowley is already a second ahead, so I'm just going to go bang like that. I'm going to let him do his thing. I might need to push him a little bit harder because people are going to try and attack already. 4.8 seconds. Book, I'm going to have to keep an eye on. Not liking the clouds. It's looking a bit cloudy, isn't it? It could rain soon. Book needs to sort his fucking life out. You have to break the bank if you do anything to yourself. Yeah, so I've heard. See, this one thing I love about the UK is the NHS. Even though the Conservatives, I'm not going to go too heavily into politics. You know I don't like to talk about politics on the channel because it's such a divisive thing. And I try to make sure that the channel is a very friendly atmosphere. And politics can do things, but the Conservatives are quite happy to just fucking rip the NHS apart, and I don't want that to happen. Anyway, universal healthcare is great. Yeah, it is. No politics. I did something I think all of us can agree upon. Was it? Did you go to the White House? Did you shit in Trump's bed? Because I agree with you doing that. If that's what you've done, I'm quite happy for you to do that because Trump is an absolute cretin. He's not actually. He's a very clever man, but he's just he's a twat when it comes to what he thinks about. He is a clever man. Despite what people say, he is a clever man. To get himself into the position he's in, you have to be pretty fucking clever. I solicited from one of the federal parties to get off your property today. Oh, really? Fair enough. You're from New York and even you think Trump's a con artist. Yeah, because he is. He's a very clever man. He's a twat. He doesn't know science. Right, so you can believe in the wrong things, but you can still be clever. He's a very clever man to get in the position that he's in. Very, very clever indeed. But he is a dangerously, dangerously stupid person at the same time. Who do you think is going to win the federal election in October? Not a clue, but you haven't asked that question to me. New York is not a Democrat stronghold. It's the P.T. Barnum of our time. That's a good analogy, to be fair. That's a very good analogy. Right, so there he is. Book up in a second. I can consider dropping him back a little bit now, I believe. Yes, I can indeed. Alright, so Book's got the fastest lap, by the looks of things. New fastest sector here as well. There's just between him and Cairoli, so I'm just going to let them do their thing now. As long as we can keep Farfus off Book's tail, it's going to be an easy life. Honestly, Wild, you have no idea. I worry about Sheer if he gets it. I don't know who these people are, but just hope it doesn't divide you further. Maybe. Don't even speak about it. I'm sure. Isn't Quebec like the biggest stickler when it comes to your politics anyway? Because aren't Quebec like anti anything that's not France or French? New York City is very democratic. The rich suburbs are very conservative. I see. Quebec is relatively settled. Oh, Alberta's the issue, is it? Wow, I did not know that. I wouldn't understand. I see. I don't know enough about like other politics to notice. I'll be honest with you. I should, but formerly rich gas province. So what? The gas reserves have ran out. They're not digging it anymore. It's conservative shit. Fair enough. Now the Brexit eliminated the provincial tax years ago when things were good. I see. Vincent Abrilla's crashed. Fortunately, it's not a thingamajig car, safety car, which is rather helpful. Right, I need you to not be pushing so hard on the fuel. I don't mind you killing the tyres, just come back on the fuel. Blame the Hearts. What, the Stu Hart's boys? Why not? Why is that then? Mad at everyone else for their issues. That's just a Manitoban's take. Hot Canadian takes in. I don't know where. Manitoba's a place. I know that much, but I don't know whereabouts in Canada it is. So yeah, shittier than the fucking territories. That's why I don't understand as well. Like, it's the same thing in Australia, right? So you get states and you get territories. So, like, the Northern Australian Territory, which is part of mainland Australia, isn't classed as a state. It's technically a military territory. It's really odd. I don't understand that. I can understand having broad territories. Like, France has territories like Réunion. And there's an island not far away from Quebec that is also French. And I can't remember the name of it. You guys will know it. Because it's right on the Canadian border. But they're considered territories, and they're integral parts of the French Empire. But like, I understand that territories don't come under the same rules as states. It's stupid. It's weird. Less autonomy than a province. Yeah, I don't know. It seems a bit weird. Canadian territory used to have nobody living up there. Saint-Pierre and Miquelon. That's it. Yeah, Saint-Miquelon. Yeah. Curious because they wouldn't be able to get a big enough tax base to sustain themselves. Federal. I see. Right. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Right. I need you to go conserve on your tyres, mate. So you can really push on the fuel for a bit. How about that? At least in Canada anyway, not in Australia. Well, the thing is, Northern Australian Territory, I think was a state originally, and then it got overtaken during, I think maybe during World War II or just after World War II, because it was obviously the first port of call that the Japanese would have bombed and would have attacked through. They took it over as a military thing, but there's still settlements there. There's like, I think Darwin's up there as well. So they basically have, I think they've got enough population there for it to be an actual state, but they don't do it. It's a really weird situation. It's all down to the fact that there was the thing with the war. You know, it's weird. Yeah, you'd think they'd hand it back over, but they haven't yet. It's still technically militarily run, I believe. Yeah, it's bizarre. There's a lot of things. But then there's, if you look at Australia, depending on what time of year it is, there's either three, 5 or 7 different time zones. It's bizarre. It's a really, really weird situation in Australia. I don't quite understand it. You don't know shit about Aussie politics. I mean, I probably should. I'm sure you have similar systems in some sense, but yeah, no idea. Yeah, I don't know enough about Australian politics. I know that it's getting a bit mental over there at the minute. Like, they're meant to be a very big thing for conservation, sorry. But the prime minister they've been having recently have been quite happy to set up like coal factories and shit on the Great Barrier Reef, and you're kind of like, oh, what? Okay. A lot of time zones. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna have to show you this. Just because it's hard to explain. It's literally like Australia time zones. Okay, I'm gonna give you a map. Is there a map? An image map? Right, here we go. It's here. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 time zones in Australia. Yeah, 5 time zones in Australia, and then it's a bit weird. So you've got a 10 and a 9.5 and an 8. And then you've got summertime in the south, which is 10.5, and then you've got summertime here, which is plus 11. So yeah, it's kind of, so it's technically 3 time zones, but sometimes it turns into 5. That's not including all of their territories. With the territories, it's even stranger. It's like it's if you add in all of their territories, it's a load of other things. Like I think Kiribati is technically part of Australia when it comes to territories. That's on plus 14. Australia and continental US about the same size. Yeah, I know, but it's just the way they're set up. It's odd to me. Right, I was about to pit someone, but right, so I'm going to pit you, aren't I? Right, okay, so you take those tyres. You're going to have to do another little bit to go. It's fine. Everything's good there. We'll take the fast. It's fine. Everyone else around him's pitting as well, so I don't really mind too much. I'm going to get you to conserve your tyres. You've got such a big lead at the moment. Well, 5 seconds. That's against this guy here. This kind of makes sense. Let's have a quick gander. The problem is with doing this, it just takes off the game all the time. Alright, so Pacific Standard Time, which is, what's that, -8? And then you got MST. What's MST? What's the M stand for? Median? Which is 7. And then you got 6 here, which is Central, Mountain, Central, Eastern, and then what? Arctic Standard Time, Atlantic. Of course, silly fucker. So yeah, right, okay. So what's that? 4 or 5, 6 or 7 and 8. I mean, it makes sense. China's the weirdest one. I recommend, if you've not looked at Newfoundland Standard Time, Little Purple Island, it's got its own thing. What? China's a really weird one. If you've not looked at the Chinese, yeah, China's fucking stupid. China has 1 time zone, and it's all Beijing time. Like the entire country is Beijing time. The entire country. You think about how big China is, how wide China is. It is Beijing time, and everyone has that standard. 6 a.m. in Beijing, yeah, you get up to go to work at 6 a.m. in Beijing. It might not be necessarily 6 a.m. in the very, very western part of China. It's a really weird situation, the Chinese time zones. It's fucking stupid. No worries. Kickman talk shit. True. Look, I can't do the lurk thing because it'll get me sort of copyright and shit, so I'm not going to do it. Not that I get money on YouTube. When this gets uploaded to YouTube, I don't get money, so I don't have 1,000 subs. Not far away from it, just over 100 now, I think. But yeah, we're slowly getting there. It's just not going to matter too much. I just don't want someone else to start chucking adverts on this because they get copyright. That's more annoying than anything. If I'm watching something on YouTube and there's like adverts in the middle of it, and I know that person who's uploaded it hasn't put those adverts in, it's been whacked it in. No. I'm about 100 subs away. I'm on 860, I think, PC. 140 subs away, then. Alright? Yeah, the other way around. That's YouTube. YouTube's not even my... I mean, I won't lie. People on YouTube watching this now, you know that YouTube's not my main priority anymore. I much prefer streaming. With streaming, I get the automatic interaction back and forth with you guys. And I much prefer that. I find it's a lot more fulfilling. Like, say for example, I'm considering doing something, and I want to get an opinion on it. It's much better. Poor us, yeah. I know YouTube's kind of meh. Yeah, YouTube, since they've changed a lot of stuff on YouTube with regards to like the algorithms and how things work, and obviously the way they strike stuff as well sometimes these days, and how the copyrights are set up, I can't stand it. It annoys me. They fucked it up. YouTube is obviously too big to die. It will never ever die, but as a platform, it's not as good as it used to be. Right. Pyro's in the pit. Ericsson's going to have to pit soon. Bell's going to have to pit soon. Physicala probably won't pit anytime soon, but it's fine. I think we're far enough ahead of him for it not to be a massive concern. He's just gone past us. But again, there's a lot of drivers ahead of us who are going to have to pit. Doesn't look like we've got any rain anytime soon. I'm going to take it on the high engine mode. I'm not going to be too concerned about doing anything else there. Book it in 15th. Why are you so far back? I don't understand that. But still, it'll be fine. We'll get there. Never stream, but watching streams not more entertaining unless it's a Vsauce. I don't know who Vsauce is. I won't lie. Vsauce, that means nothing to me. I had to ask someone the other day who Yogscast is. I don't know who that is. Use 16 gig in it. Yeah, I mean, there's a few videos I watch on YouTube, Jojo, because, I mean, when you're in the kitchen, what else is there to do? I can chop veg, but chopping veg is boring as fuck. I may as well watch something when I'm doing it. I'll still use quite a lot of internet watching stuff. I have no idea, PC. I had to ask, and I still don't understand it. I still don't understand what Yogscast is. I probably should, but I don't. Right, how many of these people ahead of us are going to have to hit? Because I'm a little bit concerned about my fuel and tyre consumption on old Book over here, considering that I need him to be catching up. I mean, Kyroli's fine. All of these drivers ahead of us are going to have to pit. He's 29 seconds behind Bell, though. That's the only real pain in the ass for me there. He should come out ahead of him, ideally. He does? Yeah. Yeah, it has. Okay, so all of these guys still need to do a bit. Book is ahead of Bell as well. That's fine. There's a few drivers we need to really catch up with. Might give him the benefit of the doubt, give him a push. That's maybe how you hate yourself because you're too busy watching videos. No. Number one, I wasn't on my phone when I was using the mallet. And number two, I wasn't using my phone when I was using the knife because my phone had died. Because it hadn't charged up overnight, thank you very much, before you say anything. But yeah, it's... I don't know, I just find sitting in the kitchen chopping stuff up fucking boring, so I tend to put something on my phone and watch it. Go ahead and hurt yourself because your midget and car reach top shelves are covers. You just hurt yourself. Mong. See the sympathy coming there for my wife. You got a step stool for that very reason. Alright. Medium, neutral. Fine. Kyroli in 7th. Gonna go medium neutral for him as well. So all of these drivers ahead of us are going to have to pit. Ericsson's the only one between Book and Kyroli who's not going to have to pit. And Book is starting to use up his tyres a bit quicker than I would like. So, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about their tyre usage. We should be fine, though. It's just a case of making sure we do stay ahead of these guys here. Davidson's going to have to pit soon, that's fine. Doesn't look like we've got rain anytime soon. And, yeah, I mean, we should go in first in a minute. Surprised Farfus hasn't pitted yet. Or Kielwitz, that's surprising. You know the chubs that hate being in the cupboard that I haven't got around to moving to the big game to draw it? Oh, what? I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, like I say, you've got a thingamajig just for that reason. A step stool just for that reason, Jojo. Yes. Did I tell you one hit you on the head this morning? No, you didn't tell me that, Jojo. You didn't tell me that. Probably because I was rather ill this morning, and you probably looked at me and went, "Oh fuck." I was pretty fucked this morning. I had a stomachache and a migraine. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably looked at me and went, "Oh." Or you might have said something, I just didn't notice because I was pretty fucked. Which again is a possibility. Right, Book's tyres are knackered. But I was expecting that. Fine, how many laps can you do on a set of these tyres, just out of curiosity? 22. 29 to go. How many can you do on these? 5 to 7. Okay, so you might be getting the old super softs the rest of the race. So I don't really want to have to pit you again. Didn't realise you cut your face into the car. Oh, right. No, you didn't mention anything to me at all, Jojo. At all. Right, let's go high. How are these guys still not pitting yet? You'd think that Bourdais and Bergmeister would, but they haven't. Okay. They know something I don't. They may well do, to be fair. So Ericsson is probably going to be pitting around the same. There goes Bergmeister. He's about to go into pit. He's got the turquoise circle and square. But yeah, it's just Ericsson, I suppose. The only issue between Book and Kyroli. Bittman, Marshall, etc. They're all going to have to pit soon. Obviously, Book is going to have to pit as well soon. Kyroli can go on for a bit longer. He's trying to fend off Ericsson, which is odd because Ericsson's really pushing hard. Well, he's not really pushing hard, but he's keeping up. Right, we'll give Kyroli a bit more of a push. You'll be back shortly, Mr. Camo. Some steaks are on sale. Oh, don't blame you, mate. That sounds ideal to me. I mean, it's too dark for me to get barbecue fired up now, but Chinese or a steak, either or would do me fine right now. Won't lie. Right, let's get you in the pit. So, yeah, I'm going to have to give you those, aren't I? Right, so if you go fill up, that's going to be enough. We will give you the risky fast. It's not been helping me out so far, but I'm going to do it anyway. I want a Chinese. I do want a Chinese, yeah. Haven't had steak for ages, can't afford it. I mean, either or would be fine right now. When you finally go back to work, we're having a meal out or a steak dinner. I want to go to Spoons, Joe. When we go back to work, we're going to Spoons. Or wherever it's called. That's where we're going to go. Not Mars End, no, Spoons. I mean, I'd like to go to Mars End, but Spoons. Definitely. Come by and have a barbecue. Oh, mate, if you want to pay for the flights over, and you want to pay for the accommodation as well, or just put us up, then I'm happy to fly over. The thing is, I don't have the money. Spoons is like a world buffet place, Speedboy. So it's like it's a buffet, but it's literally everything, like Indian, Chinese, Thai, Korean, like burgers, barbecue, etc. Everything. Ask Trudeau if there's some sort of program for free flights. Sounds good. The passport. Oh yeah, I need a passport too. Yeah. Spoons, Kappa. No, it's just literally a place called Spoons. It's literally a world buffet place. I've not been there yet. I really want to go. It's been open for about a year. Right, need you to go neutral on those tyres. You're going to destroy those tyres if not. What's the distance here between him and Ericsson? 2 seconds. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to get you to attack those tyres. I'm also going to get you to... Oh, you can take one on the fuel, I think. Actually, I'm going to get you to attack on the fuel as well. I want you to get past the 23rd place Costa. Problem's too poor for shit, pretty much. Posh Town. Posh Town... Yeah, there's Posh Town everywhere, though. There's Posh Town everywhere. Thing is, I don't think Spoons is that expensive. For, like, if you're going out for a meal, I don't think it's that expensive. I think, just like most buffets, they make their money on drinks. That's the thing. They may have an empty plate, or, sorry, a full plate charge. Like, if you get a plate full of food and you, like, leave stuff on it, they might charge you extra for that. I know there's a few buffets have started doing that. Generally don't tend to go to buffets, because I can't eat that much anymore. I know it's going to sound odd. Generally can't put away as much food as I used to. Struggle with a plate and a half these days when I'm doing a buffet. I used to do like 3 or 4. But, yeah, I don't know. Spoons to you, slang for Wetherspoons. No, it's a different thing. I think it's called Spoons anyway. I'm going to have to look. You'll have to, I mean, someone else can have a look. I mean, I'll fuck it. I'll look at my phone in a minute. Cairo only needs to pit. So let's just get that set up, so otherwise I'm going to run him dry. 22 to 24. Could be an issue. So 22 laps. I'm not going to worry about pitting. We'll do a balanced. Do I want to give him those, or do I want to give him something I know can last? I'm going to give him those. I'm just going to let him run hard on him. Ericsson is also going to pit, so that's fine. And how much fuel he's got to get. Right, so let's have a look on the phone, just so I can find it for my own benefit. Spoons World Buffet Ipswich. There we go. I'm assuming there's a few around the world, or streaming around Colchester. The Spoons World Buffet Ipswich. Is there a website? There is indeed. And it's a Facebook website. Brilliant. I don't care about Facebook. Fuck your Facebooks. Give me an actual fucking website, you cunts. I don't care for Facebook. Facebook is the most fucking diabolical dog shit fucking website in the world. Hate it. It offers... What we got? Let's see what we have here. Jack of all trades, master of... Oh, okay. Not so good then. From cuisines across the world. The Chinese, Italian, Indian, Japanese, traditional British roasts. Yeah, there's a few things. But then, you know, food critics and that, you get mixed reviews anywhere you go. Alright, so we know that Fisichella and Castro Neves need to pit before the end of the race. Not a fan then. I don't know, I'm up for it. I'll give it a go. It's just that the person who done that review clearly did not like it. I'm up to give it a go. Right, but you need to try harder, mate. You need to try much harder. But I don't know, I'm happy to give it a go. I'm definitely happy to give it a go. But food critics, like I say, tend to... Yeah, it could be good, it might not be. Who knows? It probably is right. I mean, you've got so many different foods going that... Not a fan of Facebook. Oh, Facebook. No, Facebook can go suck a dick. There's so much bollocks on Facebook. Like, half the time, if I... Oh, books crashed. Brilliant. Yay, well done, Max. Good start. Oh, halfway through, anyway. I was saying, yeah, Facebook. Every time I go on to Facebook, like if I even show my face on Facebook for about 2 seconds, automatically get someone I used to go to school with or someone I used to work with send me a message going, "Hi Kyle, so how are things going? Oh, I've got this interesting business proposition for you," and you're just like, "Fuck you! I don't care about your MLM bollocks. Go suck a dick." To say you really feel about Facebook. Oh, I hate it. It's just adverts. And it's just people who pretend to be friendly and then they just try to sell you shit that you don't really care for because it's all shit. Right, it's not as good as the Flaming Hot World Buffet I went to in Nottingham about 10 years ago. It's like a food market, loads of manned food stalls. Yeah, I mean, that sounds to me like making sushi fresh in front of you sounds great. The thing is, the thing I went to, or the thing we might be going to, might not be so good. Maybe we do go to Mars Enjoy. I'm up for some Turkish, like some really, really good Turkish food, but we'll see. We'll figure out what we fancy together. Yeah, no, Facebook can fuck off. I hate Facebook. I will lose a lot of respect for it. I know it's a free website, but I mean, you can use WordPress. But I will lose a lot of respect for a business if they use Facebook as their main business thing. Which is annoying, because my favourite aquarium shop is mostly via Facebook. And it annoys me so much. So much. Just get a proper website, you fucker. Just use WordPress, it's free. It's not that difficult. I'll make the fucking website for you, I don't give a shit. Right, anyway, let's go high and push. Cash Neves probably will have to pit before the end of the race. Obviously, Fisichella is going to be up our arse quite a bit, but I'm more concerned about fuel than tyres. His tyres are around the same... Oh, his tyres are slightly worse than ours. I'm pretty sure we're okay on tyres. I'm just pissed off with Burke for crashing out. 17 laps to go, 13. Well, 17 laps on these tyres, 13 laps to go. Should be fine. Should be fine. In the meantime, I'm just going to get another speed down. But yeah. No, I don't know. I just hate Facebook. Facebook can fuck off. And that dickhead in charge of it, whatever his face is, the robot. He's just an annoying arsehole. He feels spoon to be a letdown after any other place. Probably. Oh, fuck me, there's moths in here now. Oh, I fucking hate moths. I'm going to have moths flying to my face every time I fucking come out here to stream. He is a fucking robot, G. He is a robot. He's an android. He's an android. He's a synth. I can't remember what his fucking name is. I genuinely can't remember his name. I think it begins with an M. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't really care. He's just an evil fuck. Evil fuck. He's not evil, but he's a twat. You know what I mean? I don't like him. I don't like him. He's up there in my hatred levels, along with Elon Musk and Donald Trump. I don't like Elon Musk either. He's actually a twat. He's got some good ideas, but he's an actual twat. No worries, G mate. No worries. I don't tend to chat too much in other people's streams anyway. I tend to sort of say hello, and then I'll perk up and I'll add in a little bit here and there. But yeah, I mean, transfers and contracts off season, FM. That's what I like to do too. I done a load earlier on. I was watching Chris Orme, I think I was watching earlier on, playing Football Manager, and I was doing a few contracts then, so it's fine. I was mostly doing signings actually. I got an interesting signing for Vitoria Guimaraes, an interesting one. Who doesn't want a 38-year-old Lionel Messi on $8 grand a week for free? What the hell is that, Jojo? I'm not clicking on that in midstream. That is just like, why? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Fuck it, let's have a look. Well, Buffet. It's here. It's the place you went to. It's the entry into the food area. I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool, but, I mean, there's the biggest link for a photo ever. What you want to do is use Gyatso and just Gyatso it and you get a smaller link. That's what I would do. Blame Google. Don't like Google either. Google evil bastards. DBA. You just press the window. I'm pretty sure I've got Gyatso. I installed Gyatso for my own personal benefit onto your PC, I believe. If you just tap the Windows key, type in GY, it's there. Click on that, and then you just literally click and hold and draw the area you want to do, and it will automatically make a link for it. It's fantastic. I love Gyatso. Anyway, here we go. So we're in first place. We've got a 6.8 second lead. Going to get that medium neutral. Don't have to worry about Fisichella so much. Just need to worry about making sure we've got enough fuel and tyres left. I know I did, Joe. I know I did, but I needed it. I needed it. I barely use your laptop these days, though, to be fair. That's a moth on my screen. Fuck you, moth. I hate moths. I hate moths. Yes, they're good pollinators. Yes, they're good for the environment. But fuck me, they're banging into me fucking face when I try to sleep. It's going to be a hatred stream, by the way, this. Did not. I did. Anyway, let's just speed this up because it's going to be boring sitting here watching this, not really having to worry about anything at all. Because it will be. On your hands, do need spare HT space. It'll be fine. There's loads. Right, we need some. We need to pull back. We've got 5 laps to go, and we've got 4 laps to go, but I've got hardly any fuel. Let's go neutral. Let's keep this 5.6 second gap and speed this up. The only thing that's going to mess me up is if I don't keep an eye on the tyres and the fuel. And there's a very good chance I'll mess it up because I haven't kept an eye on the tyres or the fuel. Let's go neutral or medium here. We're not going to worry about changing the tyres up. We've got a 6-second lead. Our tyres are in better nick than Fisichella's. Not Ericsson's, but we're 18 seconds ahead of Ericsson. There's 2 laps left to go. Low fuel. We've got 2 laps worth of fuel. That's not low fuel in my opinion. Still pissed off a book because he crashed out. The twat. Worn tyres. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You've got enough about you. And what's going to happen is we'll get here, and we're just going to go, right, smash the fuck out of tyres. Right, speed 12. We've got 18-second gap. I don't even need to do that. May as well just go. Right. Conserve. Low. There we go. 18 seconds. Done. My installs. What have we got here, Joe? Remove stuff, then. Not all of it's going to be me. I can tell you now, not all of that's going to be me. I've not touched your PC in ages. I've not touched your laptop in a very long time. Last time I touched your laptop was to do some food shopping, and then I closed it and turned it off. I didn't turn it off because you get weird about it when I turn it off. Thing. But yeah, let's remove some stuff. I've not installed anything on Steam on your PC for a long time either. You can't blame me. Can't blame me. But yeah. What we got? 22:14. Is there enough time to do another race? You can and you will. Yeah. Oh, you would. You would. Alright. I don't even know if I've got enough time to do another race. How many races have we had this evening? 3? We had 3, haven't we? In 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours, 15 minutes, 3 races. Enough time for another one? What's that? 45 minutes per race, isn't it? Yeah, we've got enough time to do one more. Let's do one more race. That's fine. Just trying to work it out in my head. How much time a race takes. Pretty sure it's 45 minutes race, isn't it? I think I'm right. Anyway, we got ourselves a crash, because Mongy boy over here decided it was going to crash. Mark's ability went up, surprisingly. All of the stats went down. Mark's ability plus 18 for him, so we got a 94%. Lost $500,000. Win a chicken dinner. That's what we want to see. We want to be losing money. No, we don't. We want to be making money. Unfortunately, I don't think I can take much this year sponsorship-wise. We're literally going to have to wait until next year for a lot of sponsorship spaces. If it only carries on one race into next year, I might take it. I don't know. Oh, what you got here? You're using it. You're whinging about it. You're using it. Well, remove them then. Remove them then, Joe. Delete them. I just said delete them. Interview RTL. Sure, accept the interview. Matthew Carrelli had to apologise for his from Beijing today after he soaked with a shower champagne spray. Standing on the podium, expect to get soaked. Mark's ability up. Happiness down, don't care. Mark's ability 100%, thank you. Seriously, you're going to stand on the podium. If you've not... Everyone's seen what happens on the podium in racing. People will get fucking sprayed. Standing up there, you get wet and you whinge about it, you're a cunt. Right, so what we got? There's 7 races, those two, but they're both up front. 9 races... 520 grand a race, though. It's not too bad. How many races have we got left in this season? Just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would carry me over 3 races the next season. And that would carry me over 1 race the next season. In that case, I'm going to take them. I'm going to take it. I don't mind doing 1 race into next season. Don't mind doing 3 races into next season. That's not a massive, massive issue. Issue is being sponsored by Apple. Eesh. Kind of sort... Oh, okay, sorry. We'll sort it out a bit. This might not get replaced. That might not get replaced. That's going to run out at the end of the season. So that's going to run out at the start of next season. That's fine. So financially, we're going to be sound. Car parts we're improving on. They're going to be done before the race. That's good. You worked it out. Yeah. Alright, new suspension should be done in a moment. Haley Deegan has problems with the racing seat. Gained weight? What's up? Needs a new seat. Gained weight? You never know. Well, I certainly have. Since being off work, because, well, sedentary. Deal offer from your sponsors. You're now a paid driver. Ooh. Ooh. Do we consider using her then? I'll have to look at her in a minute. Right, let's go ahead and make a new suspension. So that's a plus 25, a plus 40. If I do that, unlock that there. I'm going to take this, and then we can think about using more, I guess. Is it raining? Feels like it's raining. Pretty sure it's raining. Now you lot chaps happy. Yeah, we do, however, need to fix the network drive out. Yeah, we need to. So you say it's my fault. It's not. It's not. It's your constant trips to the Smuggler's Lagoon. Your SSD is only 225. Yeah. All right. So we need to look at the suspension next again. We're going to worry about it. Need your 4TB back. Yeah, definitely. Get that network drive up and running again. Alright, so when is this going to be ready? This is not going to be ready until... Oh, it's going to be ready before the next race. That's fine. We're just not going to be able to use it for the next race. Improving parts. We're going to worry about that suspension? Probably not. We're going to worry about this one here, though. That's going to get installed ASAP. I would like the... If we can get the reliability up, I'm quite happy to go ahead and fit that onto Book's car. Now it's going to piss off Cairoli, possibly? No, it's fine. He's happy still. That's fine. Okay, so that'll get up to speed. It won't necessarily be the best there yet, but it will get up to speed. Don't want to install this on Kyrali's card, despite the fact it is a 90 improvement because of the, well, reliability. Okay, good. Let's get to the next race then. Once the next race is done, we're happy enough. But what is the standings now? Even though Book crashed, what do the standings look like? I need to have a quick gander. Okay, so despite the crash, he is still top with Kyrali in second. We've got a 49 points difference. 3 wins in 3 races, is it? 4 races. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Who got the other win? Oh no, we're about to do 4th race, aren't we? So we had 3 races, 3 wins. That's not bad. Scouting wise, you're not bad. Okay. Bring you in for Clancy. Yeah, let's bring you in for Clancy. So if I've got a non-British, I want to replace first. I would like to make this an all-British team, as it is. Oh, there we go. Paleo. Paleo's quite good. Fuck it. I want to have an all-British team. We are a British-based team, so let's have an all-British team. We need to replace the drivers at some point with British drivers. I am very tempted. There is a driver on here. 16 to 22. Who is British. Might be 22 to 28 now. Who's a TV personality. She is on this girl here, Katie Munnings. She does a children's BBC TV program. She's on CBBC. There's a program called Katie's Amazing Machines. Her dad's a rally driver, or was a rally driver in real life. I'm tempted to bring her up. She's not the best in the world, but she is British, so tempted to pick her up at some point. Maybe. She's a lot worse than what I've already got, though. That's the only issue. I'm quite happy with my drivers. It's just they're not British. Voting intentions. Really like to see Advanced ERS fail in the next GMA vote. My vote's not for sale. And she may bring Speedy! Yeah, she might bring Speedy with her. You never know. I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure Speedy's just a washing up bowl that's been painted and had like an old remote control car stuck inside it. You're feeling blue. You're kind of pale, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. I could see it. Right, suspension build done. Get in. Right, design a new part. So new suspension, which will be the final suspension, probably, won't it? So plus 25, a plus 20, a plus 30, a plus 40. Lovely. 644. 644. That's not bad. Full time plus. Oh, we could. Oh, I can't take it. Shit. That's a plus 50 on wets and tyres. Wets and inters only. That's a plus 40 on qualifying only. That's a risky one. So yeah, this is the best I can do at the moment. We're going to do 2 of these. Brings up to 644 for both parts, which would be quite handy. Speed boy. Yeah, I think that's helpful to have that. I think. What's the new part again? We're working on those. Working on that. Don't need to worry about it so much now, do we? We don't even need to worry about those. What am I doing? Don't need to worry about any of those. We just need to make sure that these are fine. Can these be up to scratch, please? I want these up to 100% before the next race, but it's not going to happen. Alright, we're going to abstain on the next vote as well. I don't care about the ERS. We're not going to be here next season, so this year it's worth me abstaining on everything. In fact, I think I might, if they give me an opportunity to vote, which they will do because I'm a Politico, so I'll get a free vote. I might change it so that the prize money is more merit based. But I'm just going to abstain. How many votes do I have now? I've got 11. I'm going to have 12 votes after this. I can pretty much vote in whatever I fucking fancy next year. Then I will literally be able to vote in anything I fancy next year. Like, there's 11 other guys. If I think they're all going to be against what I want, I can just go bang. Thank you very much. Let's continue on. In fact, I might just abstain on every single vote this year. So, all right, Mail. Turner retiring in May. Well, we a div of shit. Let's get this race underway. So we've got looked like it's had a bit of rain now. I might be wrong. There could be a bit of rain, but it's easy enough to deal with. Rain's fuck all to deal with. Just gonna have a quick look at something. Just gonna close that just briefly. I just want to check something. Something came up on my screen. Oh, okay. Nothing too much. Nothing too much. Right, let's get back to the game. So the people who have just joined me in the chat, by the way, if you're watching this and you haven't seen this save before, you've not seen me before, this is a continuation from a YouTube save that's currently on the go. There is a link to my YouTube series. Well, it's not linked to my YouTube series. It's linked to my YouTube below the chat, below the screen in the panels below. If you want to watch it and catch up, we are in season 4. It's up to you. We do Motorsport Mondays every now and then, depending on if it's a start or the end of a season. I don't tend to do a mid-season stream just because it's a bit of an odd odd time to stream. You know, start or an end of the season seems to make sense to me more than anything else. But yeah, if you want to catch up on that and catch up on the series so far, that's what you want to do. Hey, it's not too bad so far. We did win a GT Championships last year. We refused promotion because, well, I need to make more money. And Milan, yeah, my Italian's my Italian's fantastic. Vaffanculo. Pizza alla pasta. Yeah, my Italian's bang on, as you know. My Italian is bang on. Pretty sure there's gonna be some rain at some point. There always is on this track. Look at this. What are you doing? Why? Right, can't set up. Did I already do this? I think I did. Right. So. Right, attack, overtake. Attack, overtake. Buongiorno. Italian-wise. No, I was about to do French. I was about to say mon ami. That's French, isn't it? I don't really know. I don't really do foreign languages. I can't. I'm terrible at them. I've tried to learn foreign languages in the past. It does not work well for me. Right, poor, excellent, good. Not too bad to start off with. A little bit of work to be done, but always is. Now, our speed balance wants to go the other way. I'm pretty sure of it. Bit of cornering to there. The handling's definitely going to have to sit in here, like so. If we take that just a touch longer. Right, that cornering might need to work out a little bit more. So to there. Right, and then I think speed balance. I'm going to take it there first and see what happens with that. 84% is a good starting point. Okay, Paul, great. Not so fantastic. Not so hot. There's stuff to work with. Has the music stopped? It has. You want to continue listening? Yes, I do. Right, so the cornering wants to go to roughly there. The stiffness. Mess up me cornering, that always does. Let's bring that back to there. Speed balance, I might just send it this side. See what happens. Imagine when Kit goes to Italy, goes the whole hog, slack shirt, open neck, sunglasses, sweater tied over the shoulder, and plenty of hand gestures. Yeah, more or less. I've only been once, but that was kind of the general thing I did. I just went around going babbity boopy. And yeah, I got a few looks. I won't lie. It's when I put the speedos on. That was the real issue. I won't lie. That was the real thing that got them talking when I put the speedos on. All right, Cairoli. In we come, mate. So he's a little bit happy by the looks of things. Great. It's not kind of, is it? I need an excellent in there, really. 95% isn't too bad, though. 95% isn't bad at all. Now, that's speed balance. Do I want to mess around? I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to take the 95%. What I need you to do, mate, is take an extra lap of fuel. Or an extra 4 laps worth of fuel. Just fucking drive, okay? As for you, you need to work on your speed balance, you big brick. Come on, don't crash this race either. Please, 91%. You need to improve on that. Speed balance might actually want to go towards that line. You never know. Sometimes it does. We lost the excellent there. That might bring us back to it. I'm going to try that. If that doesn't work, I'm going to come back the other way. It's easy to work out. Right, you're running until the end of qualifying, or until we get to level 3 everything. You're coming back in. That's not too much of an issue. Like I seen from Baywatch. Oh, but sexier. So much sexier. And so much more slow motion. Not because it's like they actually slowed it down, just because I'm slow. That's all it is. Right, so if we go that way then. If we go that way and then do that, what are we looking at? Oh, now we're talking. That should get us up to 95. So we'll let him come in on this one. This will be the last one we bring him in on, and then we'll just let him run after this, because I should imagine we'll get to 95 of this. I imagine. 95% is more than enough, in my opinion. Great, good. Really? Oh, fuck's sake, I've got to mess around a bit more. 93%. I was right, though. We're getting closer. So we want to take that just a little bit longer. We'll leave the handling there. The cornering's fine. I reckon once we're there, 95 maybe. We gained 2% from that last push, so... And then I will bring him in for the last one. Then I need to let him run. So we've only got level 2 race knowledge and fire knowledge, so I need to get that resolved. Would like to get qualifying trim for this, if possible. It is doable. Done it before. Great, great, great. Okay, we're getting closer. Is that 95? 96, even better. Lovely. Right, so you're going to carry on as you are. You're still going. You're still going. As soon as we get that level 3, I'll be trying to bring one of them in to get them on the race trim. Sorry, qualifying trim. I don't think there's going to be enough time. It is him, the Twitch streamer. Yes. Yes, we're doing French now, are we? It is him. Or is that meant to be an Italian accent and I fucked it up? Right, let's bring them both in. Bring them both in. We might just have enough time. We're not going to have enough time. Takes like a minute and a half to get around this track. Oh, fuck it. Bollocks to them. Let's just let them go. Let them go. We're not going to get the qualifying trim. There's no point in me trying. The Kyroli, I mean, it's only practice. Kyroli got the fastest lap. Book is still going, apparently. So, see what he does. Kyroli fastest lap. Book fastest lap. It's not qualifying. It's just practice, so it doesn't matter. It's about the next thing here. Barbecue. Oh, you fucking steak-eating bastard. Steps out of the lurk. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. Oh, I was barbecue steak right now. It's raining in qualifying. This is not necessarily a good thing. It could be, though. It could be, depending. If we play our cards right, we could actually get away with a really, really good result here. Depends how long it's going to rain for. Obviously, rain very, very heavy to start with. It might dissipate towards the end. We're going to give those tyres here. We're going to set them up on the right tyres. Well, the wrong tyres, technically. But we're going to get them set up on the right tyres for me. We'll keep an eye on the weather. The weather gets better, then we'll switch them out. Am I running the paid driver this race? I'm not. I'm not. I probably should have thought about it, Wishy, but I'd rather just use the right driver. Yeah, so the rain's going to come around. I'd rather make sure. I mean, we're a long way ahead, but I just want to make sure that we do win the championship. I want to take promotion this year. So I turned down promotion last year, so if we can take promotion this year, that'd be handy. Alright, so if we send out Kyroli now, and then hopefully we're not going to have to worry about rain later on. Hopefully that's all of the rain done. We're going to not have to worry about it, which can be fine. Yeah, fingers crossed. Could pull out just ahead of 8th place. Not going to affect us too much. Right, we're going to aim between the two E's along here again, as per. Get it sped up. See how much it is to take there. If you're wondering why I always take Kyroli out first, it's because he's got the sweet spot. So if I fuck up, it gives me more of an opportunity to fix it for Book. So I can take a guess, basically, on the larger sweet spot here. We'll send out Book in just a moment. There is going to be, fuck me, it's going to be rain. Shit. Oh, we've got the optimization right. Bollocks. Absolute fucking bollocks. Right. I'm not going to be around in time to deal with that, so. He might get a decent lap, just about in time, if he's lucky. Unfortunately, we've got an Inters lap with Book, or Book, so there is going to be rain. It is an absolute bastard. Should have sent him out earlier. Oh well. Right, so we're going to aim between two E's again. Like so. Send it back. Yeah. Yeah, but Kyroli does get a fast lap. He's the only one who's done a driver, sorry, a rain-free lap, shall we say. That's why he's 4 seconds ahead. Book is the last one to go around. I don't know how he's going to do on here. It's got a decent first sector. He's not going to get the fastest lap, obviously. Decent second sector, and second. Okay, better than I thought it was going to be. But still, not bad, not bad, not bad. So we go in first and second. We will probably tell Book not to overtake Kyroli. I'm going to tell him not to compete. And then we'll have them just move on. We'll get them both on attack overtake. Try to get them both away from the rest of the pack and win, basically. That's the plan. It sounds really simple, but to be honest, if you're at the front of the race, you've won, unless you really cock it up. There is no real... I mean, there's a little bit of rain there. I'm going to keep him on the Super Soft because it's about 4 laps and then I'll bring him in. So, yeah, if we keep him on the Super Soft, so give him that, we'll have him attack real fucking hard. I don't know how much rain there's going to be. Probably going to be quite a bit. But we'll have him attack real fucking hard on the Super Softs. We'll take those, thank you. And then we'll see what happens. If we need to bring him in because it's going to be too much, we'll bring him in. Actually, I'm going to give you those. There's no point in ruining a new set of tyres, is there? So to confirm those, we're going to get both drivers on the attack overtake. I should imagine that a few of the other drivers will be on Inters. But if we get ahead, it looks like It looks like everyone's taken. Oh no, Boy has Cashanova's taken softs. Sushek's taking inters. Who else? And Mook is taking inters as well. That's fine. Like I say, we're gonna hit it hard. We'll smash out as much as we can on the softs or the super softs, and then we'll switch to inters if we need to. I'm hoping it's not going to be a huge amount of rain, and we can it's just going to be a little bit wet for a couple of laps, and we can bring it back in and not have to worry about pitting. If we do, however, it's not a massive issue. I was going to make sure that Book does not compete, wasn't I? So what we'll do is wait, see if we can get to the line. I don't want him to compete. I want him to let Cairoli go ahead. I want him to try and hold back the rest of the pack, if possible. Get himself a bit of distance as well. Ultimately, I just want another win from this race. Alright. Oh no, so allow team rate through. There we go. Is it Motorsport Manager or Football Manager tomorrow? It'll be Football Manager tomorrow. It'll be Football Manager tomorrow. We'll be continuing on the Vittoria Guimarães save. We're literally about to start the first game of the season, so I want to get that started up. Literally got to the first Premier League game of the season, or the first competitive game of the season, shall we say. Transfers more or less done. We've still got £30 million to play with. I'll explain why we've got £30 million to play with tomorrow. The one thing I will say, which I've already said, if you do follow me on Football Manager, we have signed a 38-year-old Lionel Messi on a free transfer, and he's got £8 a week for Vittoria Guimarães. He's going to be a rotation player. His mentals and his technicals are still amazing. His physicals not so much. If necessary, I could play him as a very, very, very good Enganche. Because his balance, I think, is the only thing you need for an Enganche, really. His balance is still pretty damn good. With Messi, yeah, his rotation. We've got Messi. We've got Lionel Messi. Yeah. Yeah, signed Lionel Messi on a free. Yeah, £8 a week. £8 a week. I didn't want him. But I saw him and I was like, it was too good to turn down. Might as well get Messi on a free. But he's going to be rotation. He's not even first team quality. He kind of is, but his physicals aren't. Right, we're going to get these guys to slow it down. They do have a nice lead here. 2.5 seconds already. The rain is going to start coming in soon. It's going to be a pitter. That's going to have to be a pitter. And Book has crashed again. Book has crashed again. That is his second crash in 2 races. I think it's time for Book to go walk and go bye-bye. I won't lie. I think it's time for him to go to a new team. I think we need a new driver. I know, PC. I know, right? I wasn't even pushing him that hard. We will... 1 second. Woody hasn't decided to pit yet. Okay, well, we're going to pit. We're going to take the inters. Yeah. We'll take the opportunity to fill up. We won't have to worry about taking the first one. Is Book drunk again? I think so. I say he's going to be getting shifted on. If he's crashed 2 races on the trot now, it's time for him to go. I think it's time for him to go. I'm not dealing with 2 crashes. Oh, mate, I'm going to be replacing Book. If I find the right driver to replace him, I'll replace him Book. Definitely. 2 crashes in 2 races. That's not good for me. I'm not having that. I think has he crashed 3 times? Definitely crashed twice. I think 3 times he's crashed. Oh no! First race, Cairoli had a collision, didn't he? You wouldn't have this problem. Oh, no, I wouldn't have this problem, James Martin. No. Book can be washing the cars between races. Yeah, possibly. I think he's going now. I think I'm going to have to move him on. Right. So who's in the pick? A lot of people not taking the opportunity to get their inters on, which is a little bit stupid, I guess, because we're going to really catch up with these fuckers. It's not going to be the longest sector with inters, but we're going to have to do it because I couldn't last on super softs. We'd just lose so much time. But we went from 25 seconds behind to 16 in half a lap, so it shows you what kind of issue they're going to be having. It's the right time to go onto the inters. We are 7 seconds ahead of Suboy, who started on inters. 5 seconds ahead of Suboy, and we're now in first again. And the gap has actually increased, and Suboy's got a pit first. So, I mean, yeah, we're good. I'm not too concerned about the situation here. I am, however, concerned about fucking Book. He can go suck dick now. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. By the way, when I say go suck dick, it's not a homosexual thing. It's just me telling them to just fuck off. By that, it's not... Oh, dug a fucking hole now. I mean, it's not an anti-homosexual thing. It's not a homophobic thing, shall I say. It's just me telling them to fuck off. I say a lot of things that are carryovers, shall I say, from when I was a teen, which aren't necessarily the nicest things to say, and I am doing my best not to say them anymore. I try my best. I do apologise for anyone who gets offended by that kind of thing, but I am trying my best to change it. Trying my best to be... I don't necessarily mean it in a bad way. I don't know. I'm going to stop digging this hole I'm already in. Anyway, let's carry on with the race. We're going to speed this up. 3 seconds ahead here. We're going to go high. I'm waiting for Speedboy to say something now. He certainly will. Right. Rain is slowly dissipating. We're going to have to switch out in a moment. And the rain's going to pick up again. Okay, let's not. Let's figure out what's going to happen to this rain. Because the rain doesn't entirely disappear. This could be an issue. It could be a fucking big issue, I won't lie. Big issue, big issue. How much rain is there going to be? Complacency! Thank you very much for the raid, my friend. How are you? Speedboy, can you give me a shout out for Complacency, please? Welcome, raiders. Welcome to the stream. Complacency, thank you very much. How was your stream, my friend? So is Book definitely gone? Probably, yeah. Probably. Hey-oh! How you getting on, mate? How was your day? How was your stream? Welcome to Season 4. We've had this guy's crashed twice in 2 races. So he's going. But yeah, how was your stream? Great man, just won a championship. Get in, son. Thank you very much, Speedboy, for doing a shout out. Yeah. I won a championship last year, but I refused to take promotion because we didn't have the money. So at the minute, we're just doing what we can. We're still a long way ahead in first. I won't lie, 4 races in. But yeah, we're getting there. Oh, they're driving crazy. Oh, mate, Book has crashed twice in 2 races. I'm getting the arse going. To be honest, he was 43 points clear at the end of last season, and he ended up losing to his teammate. Because of partly my mistake in one race, but his mistake in the next race. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing all right, though, mate. I'm glad you had a good win with the championship. That's definitely what you want. Let's have a look at the rain. Yeah, that's definitely going to be an issue. Let's go medium. So boy's going to have to pick soon. But yeah. Oh. Thank you very much for the follow, Jay Cool. Appreciate it. By the way, guys, if you have just joined and you want to know the full story of this particular save, this is mostly This is mostly recorded for YouTube, and this will be getting uploaded to YouTube afterwards. Motorsport Manager, I tend to do as a YouTube series. We do a Motorsport Monday every now and then. This is what this is today. So if you want to catch me the series, YouTube, check it a follow. There's a 4 seasons worth of series so far. But yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you had a good one. So what series are you racing, Complacency? Are you doing single seater? Are you doing GT? Are you doing endurance? I couldn't do endurance. Endurance would wind me up so much. It just takes way too long. Suboy, Suchek, Nook, all going to have to go in soon. We've got a 20-second lead over Bourdais. So I'm quite able to carry on going. Oh, sweet, mate. No worries. No worries. Like I say, you say it's awesome. My recording quality isn't that good. You started a team in F3, took an F1. Nice. What, did you do a custom team, yeah? Complacency, thank you very much for the fire, my friend. Appreciate it. I'm guessing it was a complete custom team. Jay Cool. How you getting on, my friend? How was everyone's weekend, by the way, if you've just joined? Danny Ricciardo, championship ahead of Verstappen. And oh, fucking hell. That sounds good. Verstappen would be a nice addition. I've got... My team is meant to be quite good, but... yeah. The thing is, I want to say I know exploits in this game. I kind of do. I know how to play the game, shall we say. Like, for example, if you're starting a new team, or you're starting your character, always take Politico, for example. You always want to take Politico because it's the most OP trait for a designer or a race manager, shall we say. Let's go speed 12. We don't need to see this. We're 20 seconds ahead. The only thing I've got to worry about is this fuel. That fuel's going to be an issue. Let's draw down on the fuel. We'll have a look at that. If we need to give him more fuel, we will do. Yeah, Politico, smoothness, braking, that's all you need. And then you've won the game. Because with a Politico, you just set everything. Every time you get a vote, you took the money trait, did you? See, the reason I take Politico is because you get a free vote every year. Yeah? So you can just basically go, right, we'll have spec engines, we'll have spec gearbox. You know, and then after that, all you got to do is the cheaper stuff. All you got to do is get better drivers and you're good. So 2 drivers, 100% marketability. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, that's helpful as well. You get some money. See, this year is all about me not getting sponsors. So we're picking up a few short-term sponsors. Because we're going to push for promotion, I don't want to go into the start of next season with having too many... definitely going to have to come in now. I don't want to have too many old sponsors, shall we say. I do not want that much fuel. We'll take that. What's the situation? Right, we're going to have to take another set of inters, unfortunately. Do I want to take the 13? I'll take the 13. Screw it. It means I can just push a little bit harder. We'll take the safe. Screw it. We'll take safe. Everyone's going to pit. Problem is, my 20-second lead is now gone. It's gone. But yeah, just having that kind of marketability is handy. But I'm going to, like I say, run all my sponsorships down. I want to be able to go into the start of next season making the most money I can. I've not picking up long sponsorships. There's a couple of sponsorships that will go into the start of next season, like for 1 or 2 races. But then, once they're gone, we're going to be making bank. You had a good weekend. I'm glad to hear it, Jekyll. I had a pretty good weekend myself. Where are you guys from, by the way, Complacency and Jekyll? Whereabouts are you guys from? I'm from England, obviously, although some people seem to think I'm from Australia, which I can sometimes hear. I'm from east of England, so yeah. There's not really much else to mention. But there we go. So we've got a 50-second gap. It's going to be a pain in the ass because everyone else is going to catch up to us now because of the safety car. It's wound me up a lot, I won't lie, because the big lead I've built has now gone. Utah! Alright, okay, yeah, in the US. Ah, very nice, very nice. Never been to Utah, and you're in Kansas in the US. Ah, see, we've got some Canadians in here. They were bad mouthing the US a little while ago. They were, honestly. No, I've only been to Florida. I've been to the States once. I went to Florida when I was about 14. So we're talking 19 years ago. That was the last time I went to the States. I went to Florida because that's the kind of thing you do when you go on a family holiday to America. Never been to Utah. Utah, that Mormon shithole. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Florida's God's waiting room. It is indeed. Wishy, by the way, is also American, just to let you guys know. Yeah, Florida, it did seem that way. It did seem that way. But it seems like God would come... Well, God's come sooner to some people. The size of the fucking alligators there. But anyway, that's our 50-second gap gone. And we're going to now not finish first. Because, well, look. We already dropped down a second. Horseshit. Absolute fucking horseshit. Fucking hate this game at times. Right, speed 12. We had the race sewn up. Now we're down into third. Easy target sometimes, yes. Oh, mate, seriously, I'm from England. At the minute, we're an easy target because of the whole fucking Brexit scenario. Yeah, so... My nearly minute-long lead gone. Motorsport Manager's cruel mistress sometimes. She certainly is. The thing is, I'm complaining, but I've had it go in my favour loads. I don't get how... I've got the best car on the grid, right? I've got the second best drivers on the grid. And they're still managing to get past me. I'm pushing harder than they are as well. I don't understand. But mostly I'm pissed off because of the fucking huge lead I had that's now gone. Made contact. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Never mind. You're a Brixton idiot. Is the UK actually going to leave? Yeah, the UK will most likely leave the EU unless they have a second referendum. I don't tend to do politics in the channel, by the way, but I'll explain briefly what's going on. So, as it stands, the UK is leaving the EU. Article 50, or whatever it was, I think that's Article 50, was triggered, which means that, yes, we'll be leaving the EU. The situation at the minute is a lot of people have changed their mind about their vote. Now, obviously, from a democratic point of view, you honour the vote that's been made. They do a second referendum, it'll kind of go against democracy. So there's a lot of people now saying, look, I don't agree with it, but you can't change it because of this. You know, you're going against a democratic vote. It's what the people voted for. I say a lot of people saying that they don't necessarily want the Brexit. It's not the Brexit they voted for either. But as it stands, yes, UK will be leaving the EU. Have they? Or is that what all MPs claim though? There's quite a few people saying it, Joe. There's quite a few people saying it. But there might be a second referendum. If that's what you mean. But like I say, we don't tend to do politics on the channel because it tends to divide people. And I try not to go into politics. I try not to head into religion too much. Because again, it's such a divisive thing. I basically, with my channel, I try to make sure that everyone is happy to come in, relax, feel welcome. I basically want to make it be like, you know, being at a pub, drinking beer and chatting to your mates. That's what kind of thing I try to set up with my channel. Unfortunately for me, I'm getting the arse ache because we've dropped like 3 fucking positions. I hate this game sometimes. That is some horse shit. Fucking safety cars can suck a dick. Whose fault was it? Was it Melina's fault? Because fuck you, Melina, you big prick. Pushing this car so hard and it's not doing anything. You're stuffed. Time for a beer, damn straight. You're having coffee, but a toasty beer. It's not the best one in the world, but it's not bad, the old piston head. We do a lot of beer drinking on the channel, I won't lie. We tend to review beers a little bit. I do a thing called Beer Bollocks. I'll show you real quick. We go onto this screen here, and then we talk about beer. And you know, sometimes when you get like craft beers, they have like absolute trash written on the back of them, and you kind of like, oh, we were inspired to make this beer by the time we went to, oh, fuck off. And then we just take the piss out of it, basically. That's what we do, but we drink beer, mostly. Alright, so Coyote back up in a second, has 3.5 seconds behind Bourdais, pushing it as fucking hard as he can. And yeah, that's the race. Fuck me off. Anyway. People who want to leave mostly seem to keep quiet. One can say 1 and 2 because people have voted to see. Yeah, there's a lot of people who have voted to leave who have changed their mind. Yeah, we didn't deserve to finish second, by the way. We deserved to win that race. We were first the entire race up until that fucking safety car. You love it? Yeah, it's one of my things. I love it. I mean, it gives me an excuse to drink beer. Not that I need one, but it also gives me the opportunity to take the piss. Race was definitely on the take. The GMA were fucking on the take from day one. By the way, for those people who don't know and have just joined, Jojo Beans 90 is my wife. So, yeah. Yeah, let's not go into the politics, though. Let's not talk about politics, because it's just going to wind me up on a massive scale. Anyway, let's continue on. That's probably going to be the last race of the stream, by the way. I normally go to bed around this time. It's about 10 to 11, so I'm probably going to try and find someone to raid momentarily. I will look for a Motorsport Manager... Oh, fuck me, we dropped down third, for fuck's sake. I will look for a Motorsport Manager streamer first, of course, but if we can't find someone, we'll end up going on to a thingamajig, a Football Manager. So let's have a look-see, shall we? Let's have a look what's about. So I'm going to open this up. Let's have a quick gander in the Motorsport Manager bar. Problem with Motorsport Manager is you don't tend to find that many people streaming it. There's me and a guy called Drawing Pin who's got 1 viewer. Let's go see Drawing Pin because he has got 1 viewer. I think that makes sense. So it's Drawing_Pin. So let's go raid. It's a Drawing Pin. Guys, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Thank you very much, Complacency, for the raid as well. Thank you very much for the follows too, people. If you have enjoyed, obviously, do try to catch up on YouTube. Obviously, the panels are below. Please do come along. And I'll see you all when I see you. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back tomorrow for a bonus stream, by the way, 8 PM for Football Manager. Take care. I don't know what the face is about. I just don't know how to fill up the dead time. I don't click raid now straight away because sometimes it just cuts off early. I pull faces and talk shit. Anyway, let's go raid.